All right, welcome into Before Floor, an extension of 5 on the Floor here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us. You can find our sponsors here at not at 5 Reasons Sports Arena, at FTX Arena. Someday it'll be 5 Reasons Sports Arena, including our friends Biscayne Bay Brewing. They're at the 100 level and 300 level at the kiosk at the Tropical Bay IPA, the Marlins Lager, and all of their other great beers. You can also get into many local supermarkets here in South Florida, including Winn-Dixie, Whole Foods, and Publix, and you can find in many local restaurants, including our partner Quarter Deck. Also, our friend Mark Brown, he may be in the building here tonight as well. I think he is. No, actually, he's out of town, but so he can't be blamed for this if they lose. MARCBrownPA.com. The man with the plan. The man with the plan. You got to sit down and get an estate plan with him. I know it sounds like a big thing, but really it's not. He'll give you the forms to go through everything. Make sure if something happens to you, that everything that you have goes to the right person or people. 954-566-5678. 954-566-5678. He's also got a title company right there in-house. Can help you with all your real estate transaction needs, including your closings. All right, let's get to it. Who do we have tonight? I don't think we have Greg. I think Greg is actually attending as a fan tonight, which is something different. He was here as a fanalist or whatever you want to call him the other day. We got Jonathan Romlicon. You can follow him at 3-Piece Combo. We've got Alejandro Villegas. Of course, you can follow him at Alejandro VG32. He's our producer. Brady Hawk is somewhere near me, and he's near Alex right now, although I don't think Alex is participating in this particular episode. Or is Alex participating? And are we getting Ricky, too? I'm not even sure if we're getting Ricky. Ricky already pronounced them victorious tonight, so they don't even need to play. But I'll go to you first, Brady. We were just watching it on the court, but let's just tell the people who's in and who's out.
Yeah, everybody's in on both sides, basically. So that's basically the sum up. Tyler Herro is going to warm up with the intention to play. He just did warm up. There was nothing major that showed. There were some times, like there's this one part of his warm-up where he does a couple lunges before he gets into a jump shot. He takes like 3 lunges, turns, and gets into like an elbow jumper. He was making a little bit of faces on that first time he did that. Like, I don't expect him to be fully healthy right now. Like, it seems like he's going to play to a certain extent. I don't think they're going to be harping on minutes. I know there's not a minutes restriction, but there's going to be a certain minutes limit depending on how he looks. And some of the things we've been talking about here is, can they hide him defensively? Like, there's going to be this element of, we've seen in the starting lineup, as good as Max has been against their top-tier guys, they go at Max Strus. When Tyler Herro's on the floor, they're going to go at Tyler Herro. So how are they going to mix things up to keep him away from being attacked from Jason Tatum, Jaylen Browns? It's going to be a lot of helping, going to be a lot of recovering, but that's going to be the element here, especially they have to evaluate it if he's not providing the offensive element, which is what he's looking to provide tonight.
Jonathan, there's an inherent risk here. I mean, look, the guy wasn't playing particularly well before he got hurt. Then he got hurt. Now they got to mix him back here into the rotation. He ran the second unit the entire year. Hasn't been there to do that recently. If he has 10 terrible minutes tonight, I mean, that could be the difference between staying and going home. Do you think this is wise?
Yeah, it's a tough question, right? I mean, if he's willing to be able to play, I think you take the shot with it. You play him in a couple minutes. You don't give him, like Brady said, you don't play him in extended minutes. Use him a little bit more as like a release valve. But I do agree that this is a major risk. There's a couple things. Obviously, first of all, there's a risk that he can re-aggravate it. Given if we do win this game, now we have to go in a final series without our best bench player. And as well as the offensive, is he going to be fully there, right? Is he going to be able to fully operate out of a pick and roll? Is he going to have that burst? Is he going to be able to create the separation that he didn't have as much of over the last 2 years, which made him easier to defend? So if he doesn't have a couple of those things, he's going to be limited offensively. And if he's limited offensively and you know he's going to get attacked defensively, it's going to be tough to leave him out there for a long time. So I think it's going to be up to Coach Spo to keep him on a short leash. If he sees he's getting going a little bit early, okay, you play him a little bit longer. But if he's not getting it going, you see he's limited, you pull him out soon.
And Alex, to that end, Tyler playing means somebody else won't, right? So, I mean, from what we've seen lately, I mean, is this less minutes for Oladipo? I mean, I'm assuming we don't see Duncan if Tyler gets significant minutes. But is that it?
Yeah, it's definitely no minutes for Duncan. I'm expecting fewer minutes for Victor Oladipo and maybe Gabe Vincent. You know, I think it depends on the flow of the game. I'm with you guys that I think, and I was telling Brady this just now before we got on the show, that I think it's probably going to be closer to 20 minutes than 30 minutes, if anything. Obviously, unless Tyler's just feeling really good, you know, he's having a great game and just defies all odds. I think he's going to be somebody who gets more kind of role player minutes than court player minutes, I guess I would put it. So I think less minutes for Depot, less minutes for Gabe, and I don't know which one of those three is going to end up with the most minutes. I think that probably depends on the flow of the game. But since they're all kind of, playing the same position more or less, because we know that Gabe will play next to Kyle, for example. I'm not sure who plays the most, but we know that Spo is willing to be kind of he can fluctuate with who he plays the most. So I'm interested to see how he goes with Tyler tonight compared to the other guards in the rotation who have been more consistent for them and who are obviously much better defensive players, because we know that he's leaning towards his defensive players a lot in this series. And like I said on the podcast, I think they're going to lean into having to turn over the Celtics tonight and win the stuff on the margin. So I think those other players are more suited for that. So again, interested to see how he goes there.
Yeah, and Brady, we've already seen Dwayne Dedmon's not in the rotation right now, right? So, I mean, there is a spot, and it's just a spot where you just continue to go smaller and smaller and smaller as this series plays out. Let's pivot over to Jimmy here for a second on the offensive end. You would assume if Tyler can give him anything that maybe you don't need as much from Jimmy tonight, which is part of the point here. But, I mean, what is reasonable for Jimmy tonight? I mean, because I sort of see us getting kind of the average Jimmy Butler game tonight. Like, not what we saw the two games preceding the last one, which was awful, and not the last one, which was one of the most memorable performances in Heat playoff history.
Yeah, I think you can go back and forth on that and kind of where you want to look at his performances as of late. You said the season averages. I'm looking at the playoff averages, which is around 26, 27. Like, I think that's a reasonable expectation. I think you still get a good Jimmy Butler tonight. A lot of things we've been talking about is maybe you don't need the same high-level Jimmy if the role players give you what you need. That's what you need to probably win this game. But then there's the element of Jimmy Butler could just flat out be by far the best player on the floor tonight. We've seen him in these type of games when the stage is the biggest, he shows up. That I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. And you mentioned the Tyler element of maybe kind of taking some things off him. I'm looking at it in the other direction. I think there's an element of Tyler Herro is probably not fully healthy. Obviously, Jimmy isn't either. But Tyler Herro offensively may be more of an off-the-ball catch-and-shoot guy that maybe gives you a couple threes off the catch, and all of a sudden you're in a much better spot, and Jimmy's the primary on-ball guy. So I think his usage is probably as high as it was in Game 6, and Tyler can maybe be that boost. But I think you're looking around there. I think Jimmy just needs to be the same level of attacker. He was a lot of pull-up jumpers, was a lot of different stuff. It was threes early that got him going. But the stuff that provided the best offense for them in that game, if you look back, is the times he got to the rim, he drew three defenders surrounding him, and he got a kick out, and there was threes. Those opportunities are going to be there tonight at home because the role players always seem to play better.
Jonathan, when we look at the Celtics, obviously everybody talks about Tatum and Brown. And the Heat have done a pretty good job of holding out on down one or the other in most games. Who is the guy beyond those two guys that concerns you the most tonight?
I think defensively, I'm going to go with Robert Williams. I know Brady had a really good piece on how Miami kind of manipulated him last game and limited the way he was able to impact us defensively. But Rob Williams does something to where Bam Adebayo is rendered completely ineffective. And I'm not sure if it's a mental thing or if he just doesn't feel he can actually match up with him physically. But Bam Adebayo is going to have a superb performance tonight. And I think that's going to be completely dependent on how he attacks Rob Williams. So, of course, Marcus Smart, Defensive Player of the Year, arguable. But, he's a high-impact player. I'm not sure if he's at 100% either. He didn't look like it in the last game. But I think defensively, Robert Williams is going to impact this game heavily just because of how he's going to affect Bam. And I think Bam is going to have to assert himself tonight if we want to win tonight.
Alex, who is it for you?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I've been looking up some stats here trying to figure out what was different between Game 6 and the other games. But it's hard to go with anybody other than Rob Williams because it feels like he's been very key to everything they've done defensively. It feels like when he's there, it's a lot tougher for Jimmy and Bam to get some of those openings in the paint. However you look at it, right? It doesn't really matter what type of sets you're running. He's going to end up being there a lot of times with the way that they run their defense. And it's just like Nikias pointed out in his article from a few days ago, there's been plenty of times this series, and I got to give credit to the Heat for doing a little bit of a better job about this over the past couple of games, is where they would have somebody else smaller matched up on a Rob Williams instead of Bam. And it's like, he's not somebody who they're going to give it to in the post and he's going to cook you up like, I don't know, Jokic and me, whatever. But the way that he takes advantage of that is on the offensive boards, right? And I think that was a huge thing. That's one of those margins that I was talking about on the podcast yesterday that the Heat have to win. They did they got on the boards, asking out rebounded the Celtics by 3, but more importantly, got on the offensive boards. And I think when Rob Williams is matched up with Bam, he's not as dominant on the offensive boards as he has looked in other times. He's still going to be, a really nice weak side rim protector for them. But I think they've done a better job at kind of managing his impact and not letting him be such a standout player every time. So I think you got to make sure that I think you get him in actions more involved early on and go at him, make him less of a rim protector, more of a defender in space. And I know that's easier said than done, but they got to be in attack mentality from the moment that this game gets started. So go at Rob.
Well,
I think you get him in foul trouble, but he's a problem.
Well, I think the other thing to look at, you mentioned foul trouble tonight. That's going to be interesting. The free throws are still heavily tilted in this series, regardless of what Celtics fans and media want to say about it. I don't know that Miami necessarily is going to end up with more free throws, but they got to keep it close tonight. They can't have a situation where Boston runs away with that, because the only reason Miami stayed in that game the last time was their three-point shooting not only normalized, it went beyond normalized early in the game. I don't know that that's necessarily going to happen again. All right, let's get to the picks here. We want to thank our sponsors, Mark Brown, PA.com, and, of course, Biscayne Bay Brewing. Prize Picks, use the code 5, get your initial deposit matched up to $100. I think it's still going on. They have almost a free box with Jason Tatum tonight. I don't know if it's still up there, but use the code 5, get your initial deposit matched up to $100, and there's some pretty easy plays on there, including one that I think Greg took tonight, which was Bam over 2 assists. Which I kind of like, and some of the others that are on there, because I do think that he'll go over. I'm giving my pick here, so I'll just start and just by giving it. And I do think they win tonight, and I think it's because they have the more experienced coach. And I said before the series that they could get to a Game 7 and get into this building with Eric Spoelstra. He doesn't typically lose these type of games. I think he's figured out enough now, guys he can go to in certain minutes. If they're playing Herro tonight, they're confident he can get through the game. I feel that because he's been trying to play. They didn't let him play until tonight. So, again, unless something has changed, that's going to happen here. Brady, who do you like tonight?
Yeah, I said Heat in 7 before the series, and I'm sticking to it. I didn't think it'd be this way, to be honest, that they'd be coming off of a down 3-2 into a Game 7. They have total momentum, but as we've learned in this series, momentum means nothing. As PJ Tucker said after a couple of those games, that just isn't a thing here. I've said before, I think this had to be a role-player game, but the more I've gotten closer to tip-off, I just feel like this is a Jimmy Butler night. And I don't think it's a 47-point Jimmy Butler night like it was in Game 6. But I think it's a good enough game. Like, as I said, the points before, around 28-30. I think he's really good, and I think that does it enough that the defense can hold him to a certain point. That's the main thing for me. The points for main players isn't the thing. You said forcing turnovers earlier. The defensive stuff has kept them in a lot of these games. Like we've seen even specifically early in the series when the offense wasn't there. That's what's gotten them here. That's what can close them out. So if they're able to be locked in, if Bam Adebayo, for all the people that are going to be talking about his aggressiveness, especially if they lose, he can win them this game on the defensive end, and I think they win.
Jonathan?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miami as well, but I do definitely want to caution everybody because the Celtics can definitely come in here and win this game. I know after Game 6 we were kind of already declaring ourselves the winner just because we're going back home. We have the momentum and the history of going into Boston in Game 6, but Boston's a very good team. We saw what they did last time they came to our house. We can't come out again with a flat shooting night expecting to make the comeback in the later games. This is a game where we can't play with our food. We have to come out, keep the intensity all night long. We can't allow lazy things to happen. Alex mentioned the margins. I think that's, like you said, where this game is going to be won. The turnovers, the offensive rebounding, and if they're able to keep the free throw discrepancy close. So I think those are the three major things. Bam is going to have to step it up. I don't think Jimmy's going to be able to give you another 47-point game. He twisted that ankle at the end of the last game, so I'm not sure, even if he's playing at 100% right now or how he's feeling. But Bam is going to have to be step up. Kyle gave us a game last game when we really, really needed that second guy. Bam is going to have to be that guy tonight. If he doesn't step up, it's going to be really tough for us to win. I think he does step up. I think he gives us a 20-10 game behind Jimmy's leading us in the team, and I think we do get it done.
Alex, you gave your prediction already, but you might as well repeat it here.
So, yeah, I already said that I had the Heat in 7 before the series. I said last night that the Heat were going to win, and I said, just to be clear, I said to Jeremy Taché at the end of Game 5, it was weird sitting next to him, see you in Game 7. Set that on floor yours. See you in Game 7 at the end of the show. So my answer is going to stay the same. Heat in 7. I don't like that you're going to us as like a prediction thing, not only on the show last night, but now again tonight, because it feels like you're setting us up to jinx ourselves. And I don't like that. I don't like the energy that you're putting out. And you're doing it in the arena, in the area where
well, you don't know if I'm at the arena right now. I might have left, actually. It's possible here. You know, you're real up close. You can't see behind me, so it's possible. I don't want any evidence that I was actually here. Look, I can leave at any time if I need to. But, all right, so we're all picking Heat in 7. Alejandro's going to take you from here. Pace and space at halftime. We got post up 5R after the game. A 5 on the floor from somewhere. You hear it's loud back here. There's it's a full media contingent here tonight. So check out me and Brady and Alex on our Winnow, which is our off-the-floor feed. That's our exclusive feed for $3.05 a month. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see if we see you for another Before Floor. This was number 100 of the season.
Shout out Draymond Green.
So thank you guys for staying here with us and getting ready for Game 7 of tonight's of this Eastern Conference Finals. We're gonna go now and do listen to Eric Spoelstra and what he said about tonight's game. Eric Spoelstra, email Udoka, and then we'll listen to 5 on the Floor, the latest episode of 5 on the Floor here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. So let's start with Eric Spoelstra first.
What was the process that led to the determination to have Tyler warm up? And what do you think, from the state that he's in right now, you believe he can contribute to the team?
I mean, right now it's all hands on deck. He passed his testing with the trainers. You know, he's really been working diligently the last few days. Each day has made significant improvement. He was able to do shoot around this morning, but more importantly, he was able to do things in the training room and pass those tests to be available.
What was your evaluation of the second half defense the other night, with how aggressively you guys sort of defended Tatum and Brown?
It's very complex. I mean, obviously they both put a lot of pressure on your defense and in different ways. Now they both can get into the paint at the rim. They both can stretch you out past the 3. You know, and it's really more than schematics. It's about you have to commit to doing tough things, you know, against great players. And we've developed a lot of those habits during the year. And sometimes they're going to get you. Hopefully you can make it tough on them more often.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that was Eric Spoelstra talking about tonight's game. Of course, Game 7, it's all about just winning the game. That's it. And then getting to the finals, who start on Thursday against the Golden State Warriors in San Francisco. But first, Miami Heat has to win Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's go ahead and listen now to Ime Udoka, Boston Celtics head coach, about tonight's matchup after losing that great game at Boston in Game 6.
Hey, good evening. We'll take questions for Coach.
You may just just kind of the standard thing with Marcus and Robert, or any. I assume they're both going to start, and any limits on them minutes wise tonight.
No.
And they'll start.
Yes.
You may, given the turnover issues you guys have had, how do you just respond to that after Game 6? And you know, what do you kind of emphasize to the team given the issues that they've had in that area?
Yeah, we emphasize how it's affecting us, especially start of games. Turnovers and rebounds have been a common theme in some of the games that we have lost or got off to slow starts. And so, as always, understanding that the crowd is going to be there, the physicality is going to be there, taking 1 or 2 less dribbles and getting the ball moving, which we've had success against them doing that in Milwaukee series and pretty much everybody else all year. So when we do it well, we're in good shape. When we don't, we struggle.
You may, Tyler Herro's sounds like he's probably going to play it. How does that affect things, if at all, for you guys?
No different, no change.
And you've been pretty, routine oriented throughout these playoffs. What went into the call to not shoot today?
Fresh legs, energy, juice. The series is what it is. There's no surprises from either side, and we want energy. And it was optional, but a lot of guys go and get the shots anyway. So getting out of the monotony of doing the same thing and keeping our fresh legs and energy for the night.
You obviously know your team better than anyone else. Any sense of how your team feels coming into this one? Is it pretty much how they felt going into every playoff game, the Game 7 versus Milwaukee? Just anything different at all about your team coming in?
No, nothing that is said or sensed any different. Confident as usual, but understanding what works for us and what doesn't. And so that's been the theme throughout the playoffs, throughout the season. And so it doesn't change because it's a Game 7. We faced 2 elimination games in the last series, and this one, obviously, like I said, after the last game, we gave ourselves a chance to, play 2 games for 1 and more of the same.
Ime, Robert hasn't started the second half now in 2 consecutive games, and I remember after the first one, the explanation was he needed an extra stretch. But are you seeing something now that gives you some sort of advantage to not going with him to start the third quarter?
No, it's strictly a physical thing. He warms up well before the game to get ready, and at times during the half, he wants to get a little bit more loose, and so it's strictly physical. Nothing game plan wise. We're comfortable going with either, and if he needs a little bit more time, we give it to him.
Ime, do you make anything out of the last 2-minute report that came out and the voluminous amount of, video that was looked at and a couple of incorrect calls against Derek White?
No, we felt those weren't fouls during the game, and we weren't trying to foul. Obviously, up 3 with a minute and change left, you would guard it out. So, no, it happened in the Milwaukee series. We put it behind us and did the same after this game. Game 6 is over. It's time to face this one.
Throughout the series, there's huge ebbs and flows with a lot of players being able to hit the shots that usually go in for them. A lot of the same coverages are seeing. What is it about, I guess, just the level of energy and mental aggression you need to have to try to, or how hard is it to sustain that, and why, did your decision this morning, how did that play into just wanting to make sure that they could sustain that tonight?
It's not anything specific about shots. It's just we know it's on the line, elimination game, and possible last game of the season, or we continue to move on and have some time to rest. So you want to be as full as we can. Guys are going to play heavier minutes, and some did last game. So strictly that. With our guys, I think we try to wear on other teams and wear them down throughout a game. So those end of game shots are a little bit tougher. The looks aren't always there, and they're rushed at times. And so with our guys, feel they can play the adequate minutes if we need to increase them like they have throughout the playoffs and still be fresh. And so that was just more toward that, geared toward longer minutes possibly and being fresh tonight. Thank you.
All right, that was Ime Udoka talking about about tonight's game, Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's go ahead. Remember, Tyler Herro will play tonight. He's available, and he'll be coming off the bench tonight. So elimination game for both of them. Jose Matos, thank you. Brian, Jermaine, Reggie Bone, Andres, all of you that are here. Let's listen now to the episode of 5 on the Floor previewing this Game 7, and then we'll head it into the Hangout. So join us. You don't have to listen to ESPN. You can be with us and just talking about what's going on here during the game in our Hangout. But before that, let's go ahead and listen to the keys to Game 7 with our friends from 5 on the Floor.
Welcome to the latest episode of 5 on the Floor on the 5 Reasons Sports Network. Thanks for joining us on your favorite podcast app. We're on Podbean, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. We're also on Dash Radio on their Nothing But Net channel every single weeknight at 7 p.m. Check out 5 Reasons YouTube before Floor, an hour before every game. Post up 5 hours as soon as the Heat game ends, and tons of other content, including the post-game videos from the players. So make sure that you hit subscribe. Help get us to 20,000 subscribers. We're getting close. Also, 5reasonsports.com. Spell that one out. You get the latest takeaways from Brady Hawk and others on all the South Florida teams. And check out the great sponsors of the 5 Reasons Sports Network. Mention this one all the time. This is official fantasy partner, PropPick. PropPicks.com, or download it on the Google Play Store or on the App Store if you're an iPhone person. You can do that for free, and you can put up to $100 down for your deposit, and you'll get that match. So $20, they give you 20, 100, they give you 100. You don't need to play it all at once. And these are just basically props. You go over and under on players, like the Heat players. We'll do a Prize Picks on 5 show before the Heat game on the YouTube channel, as we always do. And you can also play MLB, NHL, or any of the other sports, and you can pair players from different teams and different sports. So go to Prize Picks. Make sure you're using that code 5, F-I-V-E. Get your initial deposit matched up to $100. And now, today's episode.
Yeah. 5 on the floor, ride for my dogs. Where here's the thing, you can check the score. Hustle hard, couple scars, wearing bubble frogs. Just like Butler said, you in trouble, y'all. Kept the floor playing, got it all band. Y'all seen the block, stop with one hand. And Pat we trust, it's power, have the guts. We're here to bring the heat, y'all can hang it up.
Welcome to 5 on the Floor, a daily insider show on the Miami Heat and the NBA, featuring Ethan Skolnick, Greg Sylvander, and Alex Toledo, plus others from the 5 Reasons Sports Network.
All right, welcome back to 5 on the Floor. Here's today's floor plan. I got Alex Toledo. You can follow him at Tropical Blanket. I'm Ethan Skolnick. You can follow me at 5 Reasons Sports and at Ethan J. Skolnick. You should listen to the episode that we did after Jimmy Butler's masterpiece, the Game 6 win, 10 years after LeBron James did something similar in Boston. 3 highest scoring performances by the Miami Heat in the playoffs in Boston. LeBron, Dwayne, and now Jimmy Butler. And so we covered all that. Okay. We're not going to do a whole lot of looking back in this particular episode. Again, we recommend you listen to it. We wanted to do it kind of in the heat of the moment. And we're going to be talking about that performance for probably eternity if you follow the Miami Heat. But we're going to look forward. There's still a Game 7 to play. And I say this all the time. It's crazy how in sports people remember the Game 6s, but not the Game 7s. I'm a lot older than Alex, so he's not going to, he's a lot older than Brady, but neither of them would know this reference. Okay. 1986, everybody who was live at that time and was following baseball, particularly if you grew up in New York, like I did, is familiar with the Mets Game 6 with the Bill Buckner ball through his legs on a little chopper from Mookie Wilson. Everybody who follows baseball remembers everything that happened, every pitching change, every circumstance in that game. Nobody remembers there was another game, that there was a Game 7, and that the Mets actually had to win Game 7 to win the World Series, which they did. You go back to 1975, also baseball. Carlton Fisk's home run, one of the most iconic moments in baseball history. They won Game 6, but they didn't win Game 7. The Red Sox, they lost to the Reds in Game 7, but everybody just remembers the Game 6. And even here, and there have been a few of these, but the Ray Allen shot, Game 6, it wasn't Game 7. There was another game to play. Nobody really remembers a whole lot about that Game 7, even though in a lot of ways it was a better game, actually, if you go back and forth and sort of look at the way that that game was played. But everybody remembers Game 6. And the same, to a large degree, is true of LeBron's Game 6 in Boston, which was followed by the Heat having to win a Game 7, come home, same exact circumstance, having to win a Game 7 against the Celtics. Doc Rivers played about 6 guys, and Miami, that's basically all he played, and the Heat outlasted them to advance in 2012. So, Alex, we're going to go ahead to Game 7 because, yes, Heat fans will always remember what Jimmy did, but it only really has meaning if they follow through here. So I'm going to go to you. We did not prep on this. We're going to do 5 quick keys on Game 7 to get you ready. Give me your first.
Well, the first, honestly, they got to keep up the offensive pressure, man. Like, I think, although I didn't love everything about what happened in Game 5 as far as their process, I think a lot of people, a lot of Heat observers, Heat fans wanted to see Bam get more involved. He only had, 11% usage rating last night. Those are the types of nights, however, where you're fine with Jimmy and Kyle doing, kind of the heavy lifting. You saw what Jimmy was on last night. He put up a legendary performance. You guys already went over it better than I could last night. And, maybe we should have seen it coming. Like you said, they always have the Heat superstars have their greatest performances against Boston, when the stakes are at its highest. And it's crazy now that it's, happened again. It's, extremely poetic. And because of that, you can't expect for it to happen again. Right. Like, I think you could expect Jimmy to have another big game. That's fine. But for him to put up another masterpiece like that, I don't know that that's going to happen again. I think that was, I'm still kind of living that high from last night. It's just unbelievable that they pulled it off. I was kind of shocked, went into it with low expectations, thinking that they could still, there's a chance they could pull it off. Jimmy pulled off the miracle. The fact that they also got 15 threes was huge. They made a bunch of them, as Cooper Moorhead from Heat.com pointed out at the end of the shot clock. And, those are the types of shots the Celtics have been making in some of their wins. That's just extremely frustrating for Heat fans. So it was good to see some of that stuff come back around. You're going to really need those threes to fall again next game.
but they didn't necessarily make a huge amount of mid-range shots. And so I want to see them get Bam going a little bit. I want to see him trying to run a little bit, offense through him and try to get him going as a scorer and not just go through Jimmy every time, right? I think last night it was an exception because not only did you have Jimmy going and hitting on all cylinders, you had Kyle playing great. Kyle had a huge game, was probably their second best player last night, even though a lot of guys played well. And I think that's when it's fine for Bam to kind of defer a little bit as a scorer. But when things are not working as well, when guys are not hitting shots, when Jimmy's not playing at an A++ level, when Kyle's not playing at that level, who knows where they're going to be at next game, right? They've been injured. So you're going to need Bam a little bit more. And I think the first key is get Bam going early.
And I think that's fair. And, there's this debate that was going on today on Twitter, and we've seen this debate so many times when it comes to Bam, which is the frustrations of watching him offensively during a game and then recognizing after the game that they wouldn't have been in position to win without his defense and his screening and all the other things he does. And this is the eternal Heat debate now, it seems. There's always a couple with every particular iteration of team, and the Bam aggressiveness is there. They did not look for him a lot during that game. I thought when he had his man sealed, they didn't go to him. But also, it's the same thing as we always talk about. Some of it is on him. Some of it is total lack of aggression. There was one play that reminded me of Ben Simmons, okay, where he could have finished and he didn't. He kicked it out, and it ended up being an offensive foul. You can't have that kind of stuff. I'm going to pivot to number 2, though, because you mentioned one of the guys that I wanted to talk about, and I think we saw it in this game, and I think maybe we overlooked it a little bit because we kind of gave up on him, which is Kyle Lowry. I am not expecting 18 and 10 again from Kyle. Okay. I just, just like I'm not expecting the 31 from Bam that we got in one of the games in this series that we saw, but I'm expecting closer to that than we saw the last time Kyle was home. Okay. I think that now you can see there are certain things that he can work around, even if he is a little bit hobbled right now. And I just thought his overall floor game, his poise, his calmness, Brady talked about that. This is what they got him for. And what I said on the podcast too last night was, people aren't going to remember the statistical line. Nobody goes back and looks at, what somebody averaged over the course of an entire playoff run if you win a championship. Like that, nobody remembers. They might remember, okay, Shaq only averaged 13 in the finals in 06 or whatever, and Dwayne carried it 34-7. But for the most part, you don't remember. You just remember, did this guy help you get to the next round? If Kyle Lowry helps them get to the next round, that's all they need. And I'm going to go back to one guy, point guard. Can he have the kind of game that Jason Williams had to send the Heat to the finals in 2006? Because that's the game that everybody remembers about Jay Will. There were ups and downs during Jay Will's tenure in Miami, but he had that game. Kyle has got to be, doesn't have to be 18 and 10, but can it be 13 and 7? Can he be reasonably efficient with his shooting, but can mostly he settle them down and take some of the ball handling burden off of Jimmy and Bam and others? So I'm going to say, for me, the second key, if you're going Bam and kind of additional aggressiveness, I'm going to go Kyle. Can we get a good Kyle Lowry game? Doesn't have to be a great one. Can we get a good one?
Yeah, I'm with you. I think you need him to be playing at a decently high level. I mean, last night he gave you 18, but more than that, gave you 10 assists and only 2 turnovers, which is really helping things out in the half-court offense. And, they didn't even win in transition last night, and that's going to kind of be what I'm going to talk about here for this next key. I think they need to win the turnover battle because they didn't win it last night. It was tied, they did a good job, I think, on defense, a great job. And I think that was kind of why they were able to get going on offense, because they were pretty tight and, didn't let the Celtics go on any big runs. Finally, the first game of the series where there wasn't a huge run that ends up deciding the game. So that's great. They have to be defense first like they have been. But if they're not turning the Celtics over, it's going to be very reliant on the half-court offense to bail you out again, which we know that hasn't been their thing. Like you're gonna need Jimmy and you're gonna need the other guys to be hitting on all cylinders if you're not, playing off of your defense a little bit more than they did, right? I think the Celtics won in transition last game, according to Cleaning the Glass. They had a much better transition offensive rating than the Heat, and I just think they have to be the one forcing the issue when it comes to forcing the Celtics into turnovers. It can't be even. It's got to be something you win. Those are the types of margins that the Heat are good at winning, have been good at winning all season. When it comes to transition, whether it's off of steals or whether it's off of rebounds, they have to win that. They were even in rebounds as well last game. So I think that's something where in Game 7, those are when it comes to turnovers, rebounds, transition, you have to win that, especially when you're talking about this Miami Heat team versus that Boston Celtics team. There's very little margin for error, very little ways where it's easy to get buckets, easy to get easy buckets. Transition is, huge. They have to win that. So my key is turnovers, win the turnover.
And I think that's fair because, again, I was rewatching the game this morning, and with 2:12 left, the game's tied. It's tied at 99. I mean, we talk about how thin the margins are. We haven't talked about it in that sense because the games have been blowouts. But I did feel that it would normalize once it got to game 5, and it started to 42-37 at the half for Miami until they just couldn't make anything at all in the second half. So the margins are thin, and particularly when you get to a game 7, it does come down to one possession, one decision. I thought Ime Udoka's decision to challenge on an end one when the basket was going to count anyway, that hurt them. They were 3 or 4 calls down the stretch of that game that Boston could have challenged. He didn't have a challenge in his pocket. These are all these small decisions, but turnovers are critical. Miami was way too turnover prone early in that game. That can't happen again. So they have to clean that up. So I'm with you on that. All right. Going to tell you about a sponsor here, and then I've got another one that I'm going to throw here at Alex, but we talk all the time about U-Break Wheel Fix. Spell it with the U, the letter U. U-Break Wheel Fix. They're based in North Miami. They just moved locations. You can find they moved to a bigger location because they got so much business now. But make sure you get in there. Mention 5 Reasons. They'll take good care of you, and they'll also give you a discount. Okay, so reach out to Mark and the crew there. They do wheel repair, refinishing, and they're also custom wheel specialists. They can do the special colors for you as well. They got like more than 500 different types of colors there. You can do the Vice colors if you want. You can do Dolphins colors, Canes colors, any of them. So go to ubreakwheelfix.com. That's ubreakwheelfix.com. Or you can check them out on Instagram at ubreakwheelfix. They got all their latest work there. 305-748-0112. 305-748-0112. That's ubreak Wheel Fix. We also wanted to mention our betting partner. We've got a new betting partner here at 5 Reasons. And for this one, you don't have to worry about the offshore stuff. Are you going to get your money? Is it legal? This is legal. This is peer-to-peer betting. There's somebody on the other side. So go to Better Edge. That's BETTOR Edge, EDGE.com/5 Reasons. Okay. BetterEdge.com/5 Reasons, the number 5 Reasons. And the cool thing about this is, well, first thing, if you go to that link, you don't have to put in a code. They'll give you $20 to play with, so you can test it out. So test it out for game 7. But here's the other thing. If you don't like the line that you see on the Vegas books, you can go find your own. Just find somebody who's on the other side of it. And if you want to try to win more money, or you just want to, play a safer bet, you can do that there. So go to betteredge.com. That's BETTOR edge.com/5 Reasons. Here's the other one for me. And I think, look, the obvious one that you and I aren't really talking about is, does Jimmy have much left in the tank? I think that's such an obvious one that I didn't really want to start with it, but it matters. Okay. He's coming off that performance with those kind of minutes when he's been dealing with a knee injury, and he just had a flight. Okay. So you hope that the knee doesn't swell and that he can get through this game. And we're not expecting Tyler Herro, but I do want to ask you about that before we close, because we kind of expected him for game 6, but now I don't really think they would put him in for game 7, but we'll see. But to me, this one, Alex, we haven't talked about this much, but they've done a really good job in this series of not letting both Tatum and Brown go off at the same time. That has to continue. I think they can survive one of them having a game, and then maybe a Derek White. They can't survive both of those guys. As much as those guys touch the ball, as high as their usage rates are, I want Marcus Smart shooting if I'm the Heat. Okay. I want to take my chances with Derek White. Horford's going to make some occasional big shots, but again, you live with that. Grant Williams has not been as prolific as he was at times in the last series. You just can't let Tatum and Brown both get 25 plus for you for them on decent efficiency.
Yep. I'm with you. And I think actually in the first half last night, that was kind of happening a little bit. I felt like Tatum and Brown were getting a little bit too comfortable, even though I really liked what the Heat were doing on both sides of the floor. Things were going well. It was making me a little bit nervous that at home, both of those guys were getting comfortable. And I think they did a better job in the second half of kind of being more disciplined with, sending help, early help when Tatum or Brown get the matchups that they like. And, there was a couple of times where I feel like, they won't send the help early enough, and they'll just kind of leave Gabe on an island versus Jaylen Brown. And I feel like every single time Gabe Vincent has been matched up on Jaylen Brown, he's rising up and shooting over him, and it goes in. And I'm not trying to talk down on Gabe at all. I think he's been great for them this series. that's just one thing that kind of sticks out in my mind. I think they got to be very disciplined when it comes to those matchups, because that's kind of the Celtics' whole thing on offense is, well, we're going to figure out how we're going to, get the matchups we like, whether it's on Tatum or Brown, or whether it's, getting a smaller guy matched up on a Horford, or getting a smaller guy matched up on a Rob Williams. And that's where they'll go and initiate their offense. So I think the Heat kind of managing the way that they switch and don't switch on defense, the way that they don't and do send help, do send double teams, it's going to be huge. I think that was a big reason as to why the Celtics couldn't get any sort of rhythm in that second half there. And it was just kind of a lot of the other guys, specifically Derek White, hitting shots, right? Like, I think the Celtics process was fine, but like you said, you got to let some of these guys shoot. You got to let Marcus Smart and Derek White shoot. I think they did a good job, actually, of sagging off of Rob Williams in a couple of spots there, where it's like, you didn't leave him wide open in the paint in the dunker spot like he has been at other times in the series, and you kind of sagged off him in the right spots, made him take a jump shot at the end of the shot clock there. So I think as long as their defense is on point, I'm with you. But my last key here is going to be setting the tone right from the start, playing as physical as you can possibly play. And we know it's what they do. We know they're an extremely physical team. We know that they actually foul a lot too. But if they don't play physical right from the start, more physical than the Celtics do, it's going to be hard to win, right? I think this whole, between the free throw disparity of the series, which wasn't that huge last night, I think the Celtics only finished with 6 more free throws than the Heat. That's, part of this as well. But the fact that you need more guys getting to the rim than they have, I think, you're going to need to get those guys going as, attack mentality as possible, right? And then on the defensive end, just not letting those guys get into any sort of rhythm from the start and just setting the tone. I think you have to start off this Game 7 well. They're really good in first quarters when they win. And although they started off that first half in Game 5 just fine, I think they know what the stakes are. I think the fact that they got in here, they're going to be ready for this moment. But if they're not playing more physical than the Celtics, that's a problem, because that's kind of the biggest part of their blueprint.
And Eric's talked about that. He's talked about the ball in the air, ball on the floor. And I said this before Game 6, and I think the same is true for Game 7. I don't think the Heat can win the game in the first 5 to 6 minutes, but I think they can lose it. And if you look at Game 6, they got the lead, but you knew Boston was going to get back into it. You just knew it. Okay, that's the ebb and flow of it. But with the way that this series has gone, if it had gone the other way, if it was 12-5 Boston at the start, I don't know that the Heat recover, honestly. So to me, the important thing, we've seen that the Heat get leads. They give up the leads, but they've been able to close those games when they get the leads, with the exception, again, of the last home game when they're up 42-37 at the half, and then, everything fell apart for them afterwards. So they can lose it early. I don't know that they can win it early, but they just got to stay. They have to stay in the game early, and I think physicality.
Same thing for the second half too, by the way.
Yes,
the third quarters have been really hit or miss for them in the series.
Well, it's interesting. Yeah, they either blow you out for the entire third quarter, or they go back to that patch of the first 4 minutes of the third. The Heat have had this habit the whole year, and the third quarter has actually been their best quarter this year, the whole season. Okay, I know everybody gets third quarter and all that. It has been their best quarter. But the problems have been the first 3 to 4 minutes of the third quarter. A lot of times they'll go in. I know when I'm speaking to this, I know Heat fans can relate to it, because it's on my timeline all the time. The Heat will go in with a 7 or 8 point lead at halftime, and it's gone 3 minutes into the third. And that's completely deflating. Okay, so you're right. It's the beginnings of the games. But it's interesting. Udoka said today that they have to get off to better starts. And it's funny because everybody, following the Heat, including us to a certain degree, wanted the Heat to change the starting lineup. It sounds like Udoka's more concerned about the starts against the Heat starting lineup. All right, I got one more thing I want to close with here. Before I do, we've got a new sponsor at the 5 Reasons Sports Network.
We'll get back to our episode in a second, but before we do, I want to tell you about great new sponsors of the 5 Reasons Sports Network. They're our friends over at Galleria Realty, the team of Jeannie and Carolina. You can reach out to them at 954-670-6308. That's 954-670-6308. During these times with a very tight housing market and rising interest rates, you need to work with seasoned professionals who know what they're doing and know the area. They've got more than 20 years of combined experience, and they're first priority as realtors is to make their clients happy. They listen to their clients' wants and needs to achieve the best possible outcome in every transaction and make the buying or selling process as fun, easy, and stress-free as possible. You can reach them any time of day when you got a question or concern. They're ethical, tenacious, and this is important in this area, bilingual. So reach out again to the team of Jeannie and Carolina at 954-670-6308 at Galleria International Realty in Fort Lauderdale. And now, back to the episode.
All right, Ethan Skolnick back on 5 on the floor. Alex, let's do it. And we've discussed every part of this, and we made our predictions before the series, but series change. And sometimes people change their opinions right before a game, or they take both sides, as you and I are both aware of. Do they win this one?
I think so. I don't think there's any way that they blow this game. And then look, I feel nervous. I think you can hear the pause in my voice just saying that, because I don't want to get into Draymond territory, right? Where you're breaking the code. Shout out Big Perk for what he was saying. I absolutely love what he was saying. You know, the Celtics, just like they have in the past, the Celtics organization has messed with the basketball gods before and have gotten their karma. And there's been a couple of things that have led to that. And it was kind of, you know, I think boiling up, growing there in the background, and it's kind of, you know, bubbled up. And now we're here in Game 7. We saw them, you know, get their reckoning in Game 6. All those Celtics fans, you know, not being able to see the Larry Bird Trophy being presented to Jason Tatum, not being able to advance to the finals. It very much feels like those other situations that you were talking about early on in the episode, where it's like the team that's supposed to win this blows it. The Heat win Game 7. It feels like we're going right down that blueprint again. Again, not trying to jinx it. I would just be shocked if they were to lose a third game at home after not losing a game at home until Game 2 of the series. So this team, like I said on the last podcast, after the Heat lost Game 5 and blew that game, they have the collective character of a team who is able to do this, who is able to pull off coming back from 3-2, you know, guys playing through injuries. They have the character to do it. And that's why I kind of had a feeling that they were going to be able to pull this off. And mostly it was just about winning Game 6. Like, I really do think they win Game 7 now. Like, I really think that they're actually going to be back in the finals. And it's crazy because me and Leif walking out from our seats after Game 5, like, I just can't believe that we're actually here. I can't believe that we're going to cover a Game 7 tomorrow night, and that they actually pulled it off after seeing how Jimmy and Kyle were looking for so many games in a row. It still feels like a fever dream, kind of, because like everything that went right for them went right. Like Jimmy going crazy, having all the end of shot clock field goals going in. I don't think they need to replicate that to win Game 7. And I think we talked about the other things they can do to win. And that's why it's like you needed that for Game 6. They got that. Now you just got to take care of business, do what you've been doing all season. You know, don't turn the ball over, win the kind of things that you've been good at all season, and just make a little bit more. Just make a few more shots than you did in those 3 games prior to Game 6. So I think they're going to win.
I think they're going to win also. And I picked them in 7 before the series. And of course, I wavered because of Jimmy's health in Game 6, but we just saw Jimmy's health. So he doesn't have to be that again. I don't think he will be that again. I think if you get a normalized Jimmy Butler performance, a normalized shooting performance from the Heat, here's what I'm taking. And this is no offense to Ime Udoka, who I think is one of the really good young coaches in the league. And I think you see Darvin Ham get that opportunity, first-year coach in LA. And I think some of that has to do with the fact that, you know, Udoka's been an elite assistant for a long time and didn't get an opportunity. He did. He made the most of it. And now Darvin Ham, who's been an elite assistant for a long time, is getting an opportunity. But I'm taking Eric Spoelstra in a Game 7. I just think he knows his team. He knows, as you said, sort of the collective character of his team. You've seen some of the subtle adjustments he's made during the course of the series, whether it's, you know, again, he played Duncan, but then realized it wasn't working in the first half and pulled him out, but hasn't played Dedmon, has gone smaller, has kind of gone to the Heat's strengths to accentuate their strengths instead of kind of worry about their weaknesses. He does that over the course of a series, but he's also gotten enough guys in this series at this point that I think that they're comfortable and playing. And I think another big factor, and I think a guy who, I don't want to jinx it for Heat fans, but I think a guy who's going to come up really big, and we haven't talked about him much in this pod, I think it's Max Strus. You know, he had as bad a 2-game shooting stretch as anybody could have. And what's interesting is Heat fans really didn't turn on him. That's interesting to me because of the way they've turned on Duncan and all the rest. They really didn't turn on him. And more importantly, his coach didn't turn on him. He kept running him out there. He hit that crazy shot to get sort of to break through, which was probably the hardest shot he's taken maybe all year. He makes that one, and then they start to go through after. And I got to think that's a confidence boost for him. I think we're going to get a bit of a Max Strus game in Game 7. He's never been afraid of the moment, and I've talked about this in the podcast yesterday. We're going to look back to Summer League when they were putting the ball in his hands to finish games in Summer League, when you didn't know if he'd put part of the rotation. I think some of that work is going to pay off again now. I think the Heat win a tight game at home. I'll give them a 5 to 7 point win where they hit a couple free throws late, and I think they go to the finals. And then from there, look, we'll have all kinds of different discussions about that and the Warriors getting rest and whether you can beat that team. That's not the same Warriors team that was dominating the league, but it's good. There's no question about it. But if you get there, it's a momentous achievement. It really is. So we're going to focus on that for now. All right. Thanks to our sponsors, You Break, Wheel Fix, Prize Picks. Use the code 5FIVE, betteredge.com/5 reasons, Gallery Realty as well. And did I miss one? I probably missed one. If I did, I apologize. We'll be back after Game 7.
Shout out Draymond Green.
Thank you for listening to the Five on the Floor on the 5 Reasons Sports Network.
Hello, friends from 5 Reasons. Welcome back. Thank you to all of you that are still here with us in the pregame show. Let's read some of you guys' comments as we get ready for tonight's game. This is Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Johnny praises with Herro coming back into play. I'm looking like a real good game tonight, boys. Thank you, Johnny. Remember, to all of you, subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so. Bobby says, good evening. Hello, good. Hey, what's up, Bobby? How you doing? Trick says, do I remember Game 4 after the close Game 3 loss? I'm just saying, history repeats itself. Talking about Game 3 of the series, I think. Marlon Marcel says, hitting 9 to 10 guys with points tonight. We've done it before. Use the whole bench tonight, coach. That's what got us here. Original Saltes says, I kind of want Heat to win. Thank you. Leprechaun luck runs out tonight. Andres, that's true. Jermaine says it's Game 7. No excuses. Joey LaSalle says, Miami will win. I feel it. Dylan Shiro, we need the shooters to make shots. Herro, Vincent, Duncan, and Strus need to make threes tonight. Who else is around here? Rosh is asking for Celtics fans. Where are they at? Dave that says Jimmy Bucket's going to clutch up. Caleb Rimmer says, I'm so nervous right now. I'm scared. Let me see who else. Jermaine, I'm not going to blame anyone for Bam not getting the ball because when he is being aggressive and not turning the ball over, they look for him, like in Game 3. Sunday Ponan says, Oladipo will be great this time. Corey says, Heat legend, white chocolate. And Jared Fair says, I'm going with the Miami Heat. Thank you to all of you that are still here. And welcome to our YouTube channel. If you haven't seen any of our videos before, welcome. We cover all the South Florida sports and most of the teams here on Miami. William Davis, although I don't like the Pats, Bill Belichick is always right. Just do your job. I'm doing my job right now. Andrew Schmidt says, everything's on the line. Let's go Heat. Corenzo Larnier, 305 born, 305 bred. When I'm long gone, I'll be 305 dead. 305 till I die. There you go. That's the essence of it. Rico Baptiste says, ESPN has the C's as a favorite. All they did was talk about the Celtics the whole pregame show. Well, that's all they've been doing for the entire playoffs, so that's not something new for us. But if you want a solid, good coverage of your team, of the Miami Heat, come watch us. Come enjoy the game with us, and that's the best way to do it. Johnny Press says, vamos, Miami, carajo, vamos. Prime Night says Heat in 7. Who else? Christian Carrillo, let's go Heat, let's go Heat, let's go Heat, let's go Heat. John Rel Magatao says, let's go Heat. Let me see who else is around here. Jermaine again, I'm thinking our role players are going to play well tonight. Role players typically play better at home. Okay. Meaning, and then William Davis says, haha, meaning Bam, do your job, Kylie, do your job, Struz, do your job, etc. Okay, yeah, I mean, in a game 7, you need everybody to do their job, right? I mean, you have to win this whatever way you can. There's nothing else matters right now. It's just win the game, and then we'll see what happens. But for now, it's just win the freaking game. That's what you have to do. That's all you got to do. Jermaine is certain about something. Get the likes up. We have more than 300 people live now. We got up to almost 600 people live in the beginning of this pregame show, and I don't see as many likes here. So let's go to the like button. That way, you help us keep growing our community here on YouTube. Please let the other Miami Heat fans know that we are doing the best, the better coverage in the entire country. I would say. Right now, it's let's go eat. Let's go eat. All right, buen provecho, Johnny. Then at 8:30, it's let's go Heat. Pots and pans. Lorenzo Lanier. William Davis says, you the man. Thank you, William. Thank you very much. Gustavo Villamizar. Vamos, Miami Heat. This name I can't pronounce. I don't know what that says. Tell me your name so I can shout you out. Let's go Heat from Japan. Tucker always gets me hyped. So we are adding a new country to our coverages. Japan now with somebody here representing before this game. So Japan here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. Thank you for your comments. Are you going to show the game? I wish I could show the game. Jimmy Butler carrying the Larry Bird trophy in front of the Celtics team will be legendary. I want the Heat to win only because Celtics took out Brooklyn. Lakel Bishop says, love you guys show. Get great breakdowns and analysis and in-depth knowledge of the Heat. Yes, I mean, if you are expecting that from ESPN, you're not gonna get it. That's the reality of it. I mean, you have to be honest with yourself. If you're watching ESPN expecting a great analysis of your team, that's not what you're gonna get. So right now, the ESPN crew, Stephen A. picked the Celtics, Wilbon picked the Heat, and Jalen picked the Heat as well. Now they're turning. They're turning. Now that they're in Miami, some of them are actually picking the Miami Heat to win this game right now. All right. Let's see if you have new comments. If not, we're gonna hang out and wait. This episode was a little bit shorter, so. And oh, you know what? We can do something else. Let me see if I can get Brady's analysis here, since I mean we are not gonna be. Let me check. Give me a second. I think I can do it. Give me a second. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Golden State most likely will be the final champions. Well, we'll see. I'm not that confident. I mean, I know, and Ethan has been saying it. Heat in 7. Look at that building. Heat in 7. That's great. Golden State is a great team, but this Boston Celtics is a great team as well. The Miami Heat is a good team, so I don't think it's that uneven. To whoever wins tonight, it's not going to be that easy of a final. Let me see what win at the night, Miami or Celtics. Rafael, thank you. We want Miami to win, man. Come on. The Heat is pushing new stars. That's why certain All-NBA selections were weird. They wanted Luka versus Tatum. Well, that was not going to happen. I bet in the Miami. You bad bet? Good bet. And I'm talking about bets. Go to PrizePicks.com. Use the promo code 5FIVE and get a 100% match on your deposit. You can play there, and it doesn't have to be just who wins or not. This could be just individual performances by any players. Rush Music says, win or lose, we are behind our boys. That's right. Why Jimmy can't score 45 points plus on 3 games in playoffs, I guess? I don't know. I think he can. Mark Jackson right now. It's Mark Jackson. Look at that. Jeff Van Gundy. You're at the arena. The teams are warming up, so we're getting ready for tonight's game. Let's go ahead and put this up real quick. I know you guys are waiting for the game. We are waiting as well. It's going to start sometime soon, so we're getting ready here on the Five Reasons YouTube channel. Thank you very much to all of you that are just getting here. Remember, subscribe to our channel, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and remember, this is a Miami Heat-based team. Miami Heat-based team. Miami-based. All right, here we are. We're back now. Let's share our. Let's remove this. Remove this too. That way we are ready to begin our hangout here on the Five Reasons YouTube channel. Remember, leave your comments here. We're going to be talking about it, enjoying the game, and commenting on what's going on after each one of the plays, and just read it. Come on, let's have some fun. This is Game 7. You don't always get to enjoy a Game 7, especially your team trying to get to the finals. So enjoy the game. Don't say any bad things here, so we are not getting any complaints from YouTube. And let's get ready to rumble here. And welcome to the Hangout on the Five Reasons YouTube channel. Switch the image here. And we'll be ready for it. I'm going to continue reading your comments here in a second. I'm just finishing some stuff here that I have to do as we get ready to enjoy tonight's game. Tyler Herro, remember, he's going to be back. He is available tonight. So for all of you that are just getting here, Tyler Herro will be available tonight. Okay, let's read some more comments. Lauro says Celtics are going to win. Alan Peter says ESPN is unbearable. Riker, I wish I could live stream the game. I can't. Illegal. We will be shut off if we do that. Rush says Heat are due for a great game where the ball goes in. Have not had one all series. Well, the ball went in, I would say, in Game 3. Not only in Game 3, but in Game 6 also for Miami, both in Boston. Ryan, thank you for coming. Heat in 7. Happy Jack. Alan says Kyle is going to have a good game. Joy says, let's go. Betsil, Miami Heat idol. Eric says, go Celtics. Brian, Britt, want to see at least 16 attempts from Bam Adebayo. We'll see if that's possible tonight. Bam was not as aggressive in any of the games, but Game 3 from the beginning, especially at the beginning in the first quarter. Beto says, let's go Heat. The diff Celtics in 7. Scott Sullivan, Celtics in 7. I think Celtics going to blow us out, to be honest. Baby, I can't. Baby Moose. Jan Armando, also a Celtics fan. Can someone please let me know once the ball is in the air? I hate ESPN broadcasts. Yeah, right now they're in the preview. So it's 8:35. From previous experience, they are starting about 8:45. So we'll have to wait and see. Kmart says, let's go Heat. This is going to be exciting. El Tocayo, Alejandro Q. Great to be back. It's going to be a BAM night. Hopefully. These Dodgers says Miami. Chief Ball is going with the Celtics. Our friend Ashraf. Ashraf Borekba, says go Miami. These Dodgers says Heat. Turkey Creek Jackson, the defensive play of the year, is going home. Ryan Mullins says Miami in 9. Baby Moose. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't do it. I wish I could. Someday we'll do it. Celtics, Heat. Will it be live? Herro back is huge for Miami spreads. He spreads the floor for them way more. Chief Ball, first and third quarters, most important ones. Playa Fly says, let's go Rockets. Rocket. That's funny. My Amy, not your Amy. Miami. Rocking the hero jersey tonight. God bless him. Need a 30 piece. 4071 in the room, only 91 likes. Yeah, let's go. Hit the like button. Hit it. Come on. Like it. Like the video, please. Rush Matsi says, let's go Heat. El Tocayo just sending fire. Galano, I'm so excited. Yeah, we're all excited, man. It's game 7 of the series. This is what we all wanted, I think. Even the Boston Celtics fans, I know they wanted to win at home, but after after that, why not? Heat need to start real big to take control. As a diehard fan, I think we'll win, then lose to Golden State. Says this. Metal Face Gamer says Heat fan since '89. Thank you for being here with us. Rush says I just need my guys to fight, leave it all on the court, and we'll live with the results. Alan says if Jimmy pulls this off, MJ's finally gonna admit Jimmy's his son. I think it's 200 Celtics fans in here. That's why no likes. All right, 436 right now in this particular moment. We need at least 200 likes in our video. Come on, guys, help me out. Cameron, Heat can win it all this season. It's been a pretty even season all over the place, all around. Even though the both teams, Memphis and the Suns, the Phoenix Suns, had great regular seasons. Still, it looked like it was going to be very close. I hope the Lakers were in the final. No, get out of here with the Lakers. We're going to win tonight, today. Back to the finals. Let's be aggressive and keep this great defense. That's the key for success. Luis Manuel, I think. Luis Manuel o Luis Miguel? Se me olvidó. Luis, recuérdame, por favor. Master Chicken, no matter who wins, War is going to beat them. I don't know. I'm not so sure. Tony Paul says, yo, go Heat. Bill, thank you. Abdi, hitting 7. These, hitting 7. Ronald Fonte, we need good energy to start the game and rim pressure. Get a lead early and close it out. Heat in 7. Kenzie goes with the Lakers. Prince Jeter. Hey, man, how are you? What do you think? Think about your question and what do you think? I can't do it. I wish, but I can't. Just hit the like button. Let's go. Heat, we have the guts to pull it out. Let's do it. Alejandro Vergara says Boston in 7. All right. Heat Nation Roar. El tocayo está confundido. No sabe si Heat o Celtics. We are here. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Say I if you're a Heat fan. Alejandro, whose birthday at your house? It's my mom's birthday today. It's not. I'm actually not at my house tonight. I don't know if you guys were here up until the end of game 6, but I told you guys that I had a birthday, right? Well, I'm at a birthday right now, but it's my wife's uncle's birthday, so we are here right now. But we are here and we're doing our hangout anyway, so that's how it is. That's how we roll. Else Future says here's a liability of the series. He shouldn't play. Doesn't have the genetics to compete. No, I'm not sure. He showed a different thing against this Celtics a couple of seasons ago in the bubble. Then Butler can dominate and create for others. Science. Joel LaSalle says goes with the Heat. The family. Jason Tatum has got to get going early for the Celtics success. Medellín, esto se va a poner sabroso esta noche. Celtics will get a Greyhound back to Beantown. Luis Manuel, my brother. Gotcha. Luis Manuel. So I was right the first time. Saludos, hermano. Luis Manuel. Bienvenido nuevamente. Where are my Rockets? Game will be Heat. Let's go Heat, says Metal Face Gamer. William Davis. Go Celtics, Boston rules. We have a lot of Celtics fans tonight. Heat in 7 versus Boston, then Heat in 7 versus Warriors. Woo, that would be awesome. That would be great. The Warriors in 6 versus Heat. All right, more comments. This is all hands on deck. Let's go Heat. Jimmy, keep doing what you're doing. Bam, play the way that you did in Game 3. Calm down with the turnovers. Play a defense and keep the offense flowing. What's your prediction? Says Alejandro Vergara. I said it before. Maybe some of you were not here. Before the series, my prediction was Heat in 6, so that's not possible anymore. It was possible until Game 5. And so now I'm going with the Heat, but I already missed my prediction, to be honest with you guys. I didn't get it right. Heat in 7 versus Warriors. Happy Jack. Rene Luis, what I tell you, Alejandro, Heat was not done. Yes, you were right. You were one of the few here that still had some hope, Rene. So now we're here. We started from the bottom, now we're here. Boston business tonight. First and third quarter has determined if Heat would be determinant for them to win. Let's go Celtics. Some of the guys saying that they are going for the Heat. Abdi Darrell in search. A real Heat fan here. Underrated 77. Seeing the Heat and Celtics in Game 7 makes me miss LeBron James, doing Wade, Garnett, Allen, and Pierce. Should be fun. Let's go. Let's go. Ready. We are ready. ESPN started. Come on. It's 8:43 already. Heat in 7. I'm low-key kind of nervous for the Celtics for tonight. Let's go Celtics, says Dawson Lamont. Heat gonna play like dogs tonight. Prince Jeter, no, you know what I mean. Some guys just like clickbait and views. No, but okay, for you, Prince, nobody can do this legally on YouTube. Like they can't show the game actually going on. That's not possible. I mean, it's possible, but it would be copyright strike for your channel, and you'll be out of business. So not happening. When does it start? We're still waiting for it. Happy birthday! It's not my mom. Oh, whoever mom was birthday was tonight. Yeah, happy birthday to everybody. Put some fire there if you're a Heat fan. The trend is after win, Celtics follow it up with a blowout win. Hope this trend stops now. Was it really? Let me see. Yeah, after every win for the Miami, the Celtics won the next one. Yeah, that's right. But tonight, it's a different night. It's just Game 7. Nothing matters now. It's just win this game, and that's it. Heat all day. They have the numbers. Learn geometry. I don't know what that is. Let's go Heat, says NBA Addict. Let's go Heat. When does it start? We're waiting for it to start. But I told you guys 8:45, but maybe it's going to be a little bit later. Happy Jack says fire. I'm waiting. Yeah, we're all waiting. Let's go Miami. Janesi, saludos. No, he took 1, Celtics 2, Heat 3, Celtics, Heat is going to close it out. Heat Nation, we're here. Playoff Jimmy going to lead the way. Jimmy Butler drops over 30 tonight. Yeah, hopefully. We need that. Celtics is like me, fake energy, fake determination. They will crumble again. Frank goes with the Celtics. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I don't know it was going to be like this, but let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. All right, a lot of comments coming in. If any on here a Heat fan and waiting for it to start, you're going to be crying at the end. We'll see, Blazing. We'll see, Blazing Billy. Let's go Heat. Janasis, thank you. Herro will drop 30 tonight. Ooh, that'll be a story, huh? The game's about to start. So, start lineups. Same for the Celtics. Same for Miami. Kyle Lowry, Max Strus, Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker, Bam Adebayo. For Boston, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Robin Williams III. That's a starting 5. Frank Johnson, days through last game. Network needs a Game 7. Celtics all the way. Heat fans show that Heat emoji. Let's go Heat. Let's go Tyler Herro. I want to blow out the Celtics like Oscar Wilde. Is this play-by-play? Nah, we're not going to do play-by-play today because I'm on my birthday, but we're going to be commenting on what's going on here a little bit in the comments. Game probably will start at 9. Well, the guys are already on the court, so it's about to start sometime soon. Miami Heat, 4-0 record in Game 7s at home under Eric Spoelstra. There you go. That's a good number right there. I got money on Butler tonight. Jimmy Butler will win the Eastern Conference Finals trophy. Are you showing? Can you give me a birthday shout out? Fernando, feliz cumpleaños. Happy birthday. 117-105 Miami. All right, let's go. The game's about to start, and we're going to be here hanging out with you guys as we watch the game. Game starting now, so enjoy Game 7 and leave your comments here. Here we go. All right, first time out of the game. Celtics up by 9 points, 16-7. Not a great start for the Miami Heat, but still a lot of game left here for the Miami Heat, so don't get too excited, Celtics fans. We're not getting good shots, says Jermaine. Kmart says game just started and Heat got this. What's up with all this green tonight? Well, a lot of people trying to support their team. Not looking good for the Heat, but that's a good thing. Kmart says they should have counted that three that Lowry made. Yeah, they called that a foul before that play, so it didn't count. It's all right. Celtics are not going to win. The Miami Heat are, says our friend Cyan Spider. Miami all day, says Nathan. And we'll see. We're going to actually stay here with you guys a little bit. I told you guys I'm in a birthday party, so we're doing what we can tonight to give you guys our coverage and our comments during the game. So thank you for hanging out with us. It's just 9 points. Let's go. The Heat got this. Herbert Calbert gives a 30-point game. The Heat will never win when it counts. Ever since Wade left. Nick Rodriguez, you can't be frauds 1 game away from the finals. That's right, Nick. That's right. The only one who's playing is Jimmy. Struz needs to hit a 3. Are they not going to win? They are up by 9. Coming out of timeout, expect a play set up for him. For who? For Struz. Okay, we'll see. Let's go Heat, says Alpha. And Bam says he's being aggressive early. Kyle looking good right now. It's a great sign for Miami. Go Heat. And then Struz, more comments. Thank you guys for being here with us. The Celtics are not going to win. Why are you all rooting for them? I wish I could watch this live. Trey, ESPN has it. We didn't come this far to go out this sad. El Sabito. Still, first quarter, he can win this. Celtics are going to win, says Tom. Thank you to all of you. Please subscribe to our channel. Remember, I'm trying to get to 19,000 subscribers by tonight, by the end of the night. So that's all we got. That's all we got tonight. That's it. Then we're gonna be counting. Let's see. We are at 18,865 subscribers so far. They got the NBA Finals. They start on Thursday in San Francisco. Golden State against the Miami Heat or the Celtics, the Boston Celtics. All right, here it comes. 6 field goals from 6 different players for the Celtics. Bam Adebayo 4 points. Grant Williams with the extra point. And here we go. Mark Jones, Jeff Van Gundy, and Mark Jackson. Gabe Vincent is in. So a little spark. Oh, turnover by PJ Tucker. Marcus Smart now coming out, and good defensive play from Tucker. Ball is off Tucker's hands, so it's 20 seconds now for the Celtics, and they get the possession now. Jason Tatum for 3. It was wide open. That was a bad defensive position there for Miami. 27 right now. 8-0 run for Boston right now. Gabe Vincent for 3. He misses. Here comes the Celtics. Another deflection by Butler. That was a good shot by Vincent. He was open, just didn't go in. Yeah, the Heat was just complaining and talking, and they forgot about Tatum. So that's on the Heat right there. 7 for 11 for Boston to start this game. I don't think they're going to be able to continue with this rhythm. We'll see. Fast break points, 9 for Boston right now. That looked like a foul, and that's an offensive foul. So first personal foul for Grant Williams right now. Great defensive play by Gabe Vincent, getting to a spot and then getting hit right outside the arch. Let me see. Yeah. I think he was still moving, but you get your own opinion. 2 turnovers for each team. Let's go Heat chance now. In Miami. Strus with the ball. Back to Bam Adebayo. Bam. Attacking Horford. The putback, and that's a great basket by Bam Adebayo. So 6 points right now for Bam. 3 for 4 to start this game. He's leading the team. 6 out of the 9 points. Marcus Smart now with a fadeaway. He misses. Rebound for PJ Tucker. Gabe Vincent coming in. Vincent to his left. To the free throw line. Now he gets back to Max Strus. He is attacking the basket and he got blocked by Horford. Brown now on Grant Williams, and that's an easy layout. So, what a play by the Celtics there. That looked like an easy 2 for the Heat, and now it turned into an easy basket for the Celtics. Jimmy Butler now trying to get in charge. Attacking the basket. He finds PJ Tucker in the corner. Misses. Rebound for Bam. Jaylen Brown almost gets it. And it's 22-9 right now. Look at this defensive play. It was ball and then the hand. And then the fast break and the easy 2 points for Boston. Max Strus still trying to find his first field goal tonight. Oladipo now going in for Bam. Oladipo for 3. Ooh, in and out. So right now it's a small team in the court. Oh, another easy basket for Grant Williams. Great pass there. 24-9 now. Another slow start for Miami. Butler misses. And this is not good right now. Tatum now to Horford. Now they find Marcus Smart for 3. Misses. Short. Rebound for Derek White. Oladipo on him. They hit Jason Tatum now for 3. He misses. Short. Air ball. And here comes Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler. He gets it to Max Strus, and another turnover. Great defensive play by Marcus Smart. 3-on-1. Nobody. Great defensive play by Miami. Here comes Jimmy Butler. 2-on-3. Jimmy Butler attacking, and he gets 2 points. 24-11. 4 points now for Butler, 6 for Adebayo, and 1 for Lowry. To start this game, Grant Williams, Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart, 5 seconds. He finds Jason Tatum. 1 second, shoots, misses. And now it's a rebound for Max Strus. Here comes Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent attacking Horford. He steps back. Step back 3 again. And he gets it. And he gets fouled by Horford. So this could be a 4-point play here for Gabe Vincent. And that's a timeout. So great. Vincent attacked him once, attacked him twice, stepped back, and then got touched by Horford. That's a 3-and-1 for Miami. So 24-14. Gabe punch, says Ronald Fonte. Let's clean up the sloppy plays. Ronald Fonte, Gabe. Yeah, I think Max Strus not having a good beginning of the game, huh? Tony Sink, why is Tyler still on the bench? That's a good question, Jermaine. This could be a good time for Tyler. But I guess since they're, I don't know how they answer for you. If Gabe is in a killing mood tonight, okay, we need a spark to get us going. This and 1 could be it. Yeah, definitely could be it. I came back to check the score and see the Heat start pulling up a comeback. Might need to rest Max and give me Caleb. Another option there. All right, let's see. Need to keep getting stops on defense. Offense will come. Yeah, hopefully offense comes, huh? Hopefully. Celtics doing great. Keep the momentum up. says Landry. We have more than 500 people live now. So, guys, please subscribe to our channel, like this video. We don't have that many likes right now. So, please, more than 500 now live on the Five Reasons YouTube channel. So, go ahead and give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and keep sending your comments. Jermaine Kane, Maxters ain't doing nothing right now. Sadler says Heat will win by 4 points. Win is a win, especially tonight. However you can do it, you do it. They started slow tonight, but it will go better. It'll go better as we continue in this game. Last hangout, guys, we got to 22,000 people at the end of the broadcast. So thank you very much. That's has been one of the most viewed videos this season with the Miami Heat. Let's see if we can do it even better tonight. We'll see the final results. Torrey says, don't worry, remember the 2011 Heat did this, started slow, and in the end, who won? Miami. Spo puts Duncan in, I'm throwing something. I thought Tyler was available, guess not. We'll see. Heat need to push the pace like the Celtics are doing. Well, a lot of, I think it was 11 points coming off turnovers and faster incisions. So that's been a key right now in this game. Boston got to make it look good. I need Tucker to score 4. Tucker missed a 3 to start. We need those as well. We need anything we can get tonight. All right, so we're back. Gabe Vincent makes his free throw, so it is a 4-point play. And we are going now to finish this first quarter. Let's see. Gabe Vincent. And now it's Celtics ball. Jason Tatum, 13 fast break points. That's the exact number for the Boston Celtics. Jaylen Brown from the free throw line. He misses. Rebound for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler to his left, attacking White, spins, shoots, and makes it. 24-17. 8-0 run now for Miami. 24-17. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Jaylen Brown now, again with the ball. Now attacking the rim. That looked like a travel. Nothing. To Derek White. Open in the corner. He makes the 3. Kyle Lowry with the ball. 27-17 for Boston. 12 points for the Boston bench. Only 4 for Miami. Jimmy Butler. 2 minutes. 2 minutos to play here in the fourth quarter. The first quarter. Going ahead now. Jimmy Butler. Back to Lowry. 1 second. Shoots. And is an air ball. So nothing for Miami in that possession. I think Butler should have just attacked with the 3-4 seconds that were left in the clock there. So 7 for 18 right now, and Boston is 10 for 20 to start this game. 4 for 8, I think, for Boston. I didn't see that numbering, and only 1 3 for Miami, the one that Gabe Vincent started. So the bench for Boston, 5 for 5 from the field. So that's impressive. And like I said, with the starters from Boston, that's going to be hard to keep up. Grant Williams going in, attacking Vincent, and misses. Bam Adebayo battling for the rebound. And now it's hit ball. Gabe Vincent to his left. He finds Kyle Lowry. Ooh. And the ball got knocked away. Too bad. That was a good pass by Gabe Vincent there. Jason Tatum now with the ball. It's a minute left here in the first quarter. Jason Tatum for 3, and he makes it. 30-17 now. Kyle Lowry, 8 points for Tatum in this first quarter. 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. Kyle Lowry to his right. Finds Bam Adebayo. Jumper. He misses. Jason Tatum now attacking the basket. He misses that open layup. The pass to Jimmy Butler. Couldn't get to it. Ah, too bad. He just stepped out. And too bad because Gabe Vincent made that three then. Oh, too bad because that was a good play there. %33% right now for Miami from the field, 48 for Boston. 5 turnovers for Miami, only 2 for Boston. Bench points, 12 Boston, 4 Miami. Jaylen Brown now. Jaylen Brown attacking. He finds the holder, jumper, and it's 32-17. 10 seconds left. So another 8-0 run, but this time for Boston. Oladipo, 3 seconds. He's going to attack the basket. He does. Can't do it. And it's a bad start for Miami Heat. 32-17 now for Boston. And that would be it for the first quarter. No Tyler Herro yet. That's a good comment there. Gary Price, he need to heat up, go Miami. Tony Singh, Kyle, why are we paying him? What are we playing? Says Janet. Another turnover. This is not Heat basketball. George Baller says this is going to be a tough one. Good luck to both teams. Cass says Bam is literally the most athletic player on the court, but settles for floaters. That was a good play. He just didn't make it. Kyle gave us how many 30-point games? I don't have that number right now. It's really a bad look when your center is shooting floaters. Well, remember, Horford is shooting threes on the other side. So. Heat is finished. Another turnover, a bad start, but everyone is looking decent today. Just gotta turn it up. I don't think the Heat should pay Oladipo moving forward. Just saying. We'll see. That will be a discussion for the offseason. 32-point quarter. Yeah, that was not a good defensive performance there for Miami. Credit to Boston, but not a good defensive performance. Second quarter, Miami has to turn it up and take control. I'm preparing myself. Giannis says, as much as I want to see us win, I'm beginning to doubt if we can. The green guys are already celebrating. We're done. Tough start for Miami. Bro, what are we doing? He passes up a wide open pull up and tries to drive with 2 seconds left. Yeah, he should have just kept going. That last play. I think you're talking about Oladipo. What are they doing? Ronald Font. Okay, someone needs to say my season is not. I don't give a fuck. My season's not ending and take over the game for the Heat. Nerves. The next is for us. Yes, a lot of 8-0 runs so far. Omar Rodriguez says Bam is trash. Heat is so done. Enter the vortex. What an ugly start. I can't believe we are once again in a hole at home. Why are we shooting bad on our own home court? I don't know. That's been another issue. No, only 1-3 in that quarter. We need more. Man said Bam is trash. Yeah. I thought they said Tyler would play tonight. Well, he's available for sure. Looks like Tyler playing tonight was a spode. Fake. Stop with the floaters, Bam. You're not like that. Miami can turn it up next quarter. If Miami keeps playing like this, game over. What's going on? They look flat. I'm sorry. We can still do this. It's 15 points right now. Game over if another hole. If we lose 3 straight at home this series, and that's how we lose, how embarrassing. It's a game 7. That's all that matters. Are they not set players? No offense whatsoever. It's already game over. I'm losing faith. We are in build to come back from 20. Right now it's 15. Arlene, you're so hopeful. I love that. Elvis says, go Boston. And Bam offensive game horrendous. I knew Jimmy gave everything in game 6. He's got nothing left. Oh, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Pull Lowry in and out Herro. They need to wake up someone in the huddle needs to wake everyone up. All right. We'll be back here in a second. Tyler Hero's in. So we'll see if he can change how this is going so far. He's missed the last 3 games. Grant Williams missing the free throw, so it's 32-17. He missed both of them. So Tyler Hero in. Jimmy Butler with the ball. Tyler Hero now. He has Derek White on him. To his right. Back to Bam Adebayo, who attacks the basket. That's not a good looking shot there by Bam. You need to arch those shots a little more. Maybe a little too much on the line. Jaylen Brown. So right now it's Oladipo, Lowry, Adebayo, Hero, and Butler on the court. Derek White with 5 seconds left. And great Miami Heat defense. Bam Adebayo now with a fast break. See if Bam can finish it. No, he stops. He finds Hero in the corner for 3. Misses. We need to make some of this to get back. Jaylen Brown now attacking the basket, and that's an easy 2 for Jaylen Brown. So 17 points right now. The Heat are down by 17. Kyle Lowry with Pritchard on him, and he gets a foul. We'll see if he'll get 2 free throws. So 8 points for Brown, 8 points for Tatum. And Lowry is in the line. He misses another one. Come on. The Heat didn't miss a free throw in game 6. They missed 2. Kyle Lowry has missed 2 right now so far. And he misses the second one. Celtics ball now. Derek White attacking Hero. Williams gets a rebound but misses the putback. And now it's Heat ball. Kyle Lowry finding Jimmy Butler. Butler to his right. He shoots and 1. So 2 points for Butler, and he's going to have the opportunity to make it a 14-point game. Jimmy Butler now going to the line. And here we go. Let's go Heat chance at FTX Arena. Jimmy Butler makes it 34-20. Nine points for Butler. Jaylen Brown now attacking Tyler Hero. He shoots, misses. Bam Adebayo gets a rebound. Ball for Kyle Lowry going fast. Now he has to stop. Kyle Lowry to his right using the Adebayo screen. The ball for Butler, and that's another foul by Derek White. So Butler is going to go to the line. So great defense leading into a transition. Good job by Lowry there. He finds Jimmy Butler in the backdoor cut. And Derek White was there for, for the 2 free throws. Jimmy Butler already with 10 points. Remember, the final start on Thursday at 9 p.m. on Thursday. So it's going to be a late one. On Sunday, game 2 at 8 p.m. Two free throws for Butler, so it's 34-22. Jimmy Butler leading the Heat tonight, as he did in game 6. Jaylen Brown for 3, and he makes it. That's been a difference here. The Celtics making threes. Tyler Hero to his left. Miss back to Lowry. He has Jason Tatum on him. Ooh, that was a great that was a great play between Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. that pick and roll, and then Bam was aggressive attacking the basket. That's what we want to see from Bam. You see, that's two guys from Boston. He attacks the basket anyway. Williams, well, Smart and Grant Williams, and then Bam just somehow puts the ball in, and that's a third foul for Grant Williams. Bam Adebayo now going to the line. Bam Adebayo. Oh, misses a free throw as well. Miami Heat missed how many? 4 free throws already. So this could be 37-28 right now. Free throws. Had to make them. Jason Tatum attacking Tyler Herro. He misses. Rebound for Bam Adebayo. Ball now for Lowry. Back to Herro. Herro falling. He finds Lowry. 15 seconds left. Lowry for 3. Misses. Marcus Smart jumps. That looked like a flop there. So first foul for Bam Adebayo. See what happened here. Marcus Smart, the flopper of the year. They're fighting for that award. Marcus Smart and Kyle Lowry. Let's see who gets it. Marcus Smart attacking Herro. So that's the thing about Tyler Herro. You're putting him in, but they're just attacking Herro all the way. So you know what? What I would do, Caleb Martin, and play defense and trying to get the offense from other guys, not from Herro tonight. All right, Tyler Herro now with the ball. 2 is left. Step back. He finds Lowry in the corner for 3. Misses. So not a good start for Miami from the 3-point line. Double team now on Tatum. He finds Horford. Now to Jaylen Brown. Misses. Kyle Lowry now for Butler. He gets fouled and it's an and one. So right now the Heat hanging out there. Attacking the basket by Butler. He gets fouled by Williams III. Right there. Boom. Foul on the left arm. So 39-26 right now. 39-27. With the 4 free throws, this could be 39-31, but it's not. All right. Marcus Smart coming in. Already 14 points for Jimmy Butler. Jason Tatum. They love getting this switch. Double team. Almost get the ball. Great pass by Marcus Smart for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown misses. And it's going to be Celtics ball. 12 seconds. That actually looked like a foul to me. Horford for a timeout. And that's a timeout for the Boston Celtics. Game 7, Boston up by 12. All right. Hero showing why he doesn't like Kyle. Finally, Bam didn't settle for a floater. He's attacking. They never make it. All right. I'm going to make a call, and I'll be back here in a second. All right, we're back. Right now, it's 14 points for Butler, 8 for Adebayo. They're leading the Miami Heat, who are down by 12 points. And here we go. So it's Celtics ball with 12 seconds. All right, set play for the Celtics. They're all together in a train, little train. Ball to Harford, now to Marcus Smart. 9 seconds. They find Tatum. Illegal screen for Boston, and that's an offensive foul. Derek White with the foul, and now it's Heat ball. All right, here comes the Heat. Gabe Vincent to Tyler Herro. Now to Bam. Ooh, that was a tough pass for Butler. And a foul on Marcus Smart. So Jimmy Butler's going to the line. So not a smart foul by Marcus Smart. Jimmy Butler knew that free throw was not going in. So that's the 5th free throw that Miami Heat have missed so far. This could be a very much of a closer game if they made their free throws. It's 39-28 right now. If you add the 5 free throws, it would be 39-33. A very different game, a 2-possession game. But here we go. Marcus Smart with the ball. Attacking the basket. Nobody gets him. And that's 2 easy points. Another flop by Smart after he can't get past PJ Tucker. Jimmy Butler with 2 more points. 41-30. Right now it's the Celtics against Butler. Al Horford to Jaylen Brown. Attacking the basket again. He goes back to Derek White. Horford to Brown. Another 3. He misses. Good luck with that. Bam Adebayo now. It's him and Horford. They're going to isolate him as Bam Adebayo. He misses, gets the rebound. Now the putback with the left hand. That's 2 points for Bam Adebayo, 41-32. The Heat fans are getting on their feet. They feel it. This is a good, important moment here in Game 7. Jason Tatum attacking with that left hand. That looks like a push to me every time he does it, but I don't know why they don't call it. They don't call it very often. So it's going to be an and one. You see, that looks like a foul to me. That left hand. Right there, left hand and elbow. Jason Tatum now, he misses the free throw. Ball never lies. And here we go. Bam Adebayo, the fast break. Back to Butler. Marcus Smart almost stole that ball, but it's Heat ball. 13 seconds. Ball to Bam. 10 seconds. Bam Adebayo to Jimmy Butler. Jason Tatum on Butler now. Going to the right. He finds PJ Tucker. Vincent now. And another 3 that doesn't count for Gabe Vincent. So bad luck there for Miami. This should be a closer game. And that's right. They didn't. And they missed Adebayo open too. Down there. All right. 10 points off turnovers. Marcus Smart now. Another easy point for the Celtics. 45-32 for Boston. A few back calls, but the heat intensity is a good sign. We can't score and stop them enough to overcome a big lead. Jason Mayers, Tennessee Tyler needs to come out of the game. Facts, Tatum always pushes up. Yeah, I don't know why they don't call it, but it's pretty clear. With his left hand, he's always pushing. Jimmy missed the steal. This sucks. Lavi says, feels like we already lost this game. A lot of basketball to be played there. Don't worry. NBA wants Boston in the finals. If that's the case, we can't do anything, even for a 50 for Butler. Let Tatum get away with pushing off all the time. Why not challenge that call? Which call, Jermaine? Adjustments too slow, I still believe. And again, Herro can't play defense. We'll wait until 6 seconds in the shot clock to make a move. No ball movement, says Jason Mayer so far. All right. We'll see. Oh, they're doing a movie on Giannis on Disney Plus. It's called Rise. I like it. So a movie to watch sometime soon. I feel like the defense is not at 100%. Jasper Karina says Lowry and Tyler is a liability. Give more minutes to Oladipo and Caleb. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if it's been also on the offense. Let me check. I don't have. Let's do this. All right, because we're talking a lot about the defense, but it's also on the offense so far. I mean, besides the missed free throws, if you check the box score, it is Miami Heat right now are 1 for 10 for 3. I mean, and it's been a little bit of bad luck because one of them was, I mean, they've had 3 3-pointers that didn't count. One for Lowry and 2 for Vincent. So they're 1 for 10 right now, and they're 12 for 13 from the field. So it's a little bit on the offense as well. I know the defense is not wide perfect, but it's also on the offense so far. Right now, no minutes for Deadman or Caleb Martin, which is weird. I thought Martin was going to play more like he did in Game 6. But has not been the case yet. Tyler Herro with the short jumper. That's an open shot. Tyler missed it. And here comes Smart. Nobody stops him. Back to White. Now Horford. Jaylen Brown to his left. Attacking PJ Tucker. He gets fouled. A little of a late call, but that was a foul right there. See, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looked like a travel. So these are free throws for Jaylen Brown. Kyle Lowry and Max Strus coming back in. He makes both of them 47-32. So it's been going around 15 points for a while. 13 points for Brown, 10 for Tatum to start this game. Jimmy Butler now going to his right, attacking the basket. He gets fouled again. He's going to go to the line. It's funny how the ESPN commentators are trying to give the Celtics telling them what they should do or what they shouldn't do. Feels like the Celtics network. 47-34 right now. Celtics up by 13. The Heat need a little run here to finish this first half. Jaylen Brown now. Ooh. Back to Derek White. And he makes it. That's been a difference right there. They're making their threes. We are not making as many. And it's just going away. Another foul on White. And now Butler's going back to the line. Jimmy Butler back to the line. He misses the first one. Butler missed the 2 free throws. So that's how many free throws right now. That's a lot. 7 free throws missed in this first half. 7. Oladipo now with the ball. Victor Oladipo to his right. He finds Max Strus. Nothing going on. 9 seconds. Adebayo now against Horford. Jumper and misses. Horford for 3. 5. I'm sorry. Oh, Oladipo now with the jumper, and he makes it. 50-36. Those 7 free throws, man. This could be a 50-43 game right now. That is not. So the first 2 points for Oladipo tonight. I think we need more Depot and Martin and less Herro. I don't know what you guys think tonight. We'll see. Jaylen Brown now. To Tatum. For Brown again. For 3. He misses. Rebound for Butler. 3 minutes left in the first half. Miami 1 for 10 for 3. Boston 7 for 16. Oh, man. Another jumper for Jimmy Butler. 50-38. $21 points now for Butler. Jason Tatum for 3. And he hits it. So it's 53-38. 8 threes for Boston. That's the actual difference right now. And now a great steal by Jason Tatum. And a great defensive play now for Miami. It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be Strus and Jason Tatum. So this is going to be a jump, and I think Tatum is going to get this one. It's Tatum against Strus. The flopper, smart the flopper. If he just catches the ball and doesn't try to flop. Struz for three, and we finally have a three. 53-41. Dos minutos. Derek White with the ball. Now to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum goes up. That's a badly missed shot. Here comes Jimmy Butler. He's going to step up to the 3 line, and he makes another three. So that's a 6-0 run. 24 points for Jimmy Butler. 24 out of the 44 for Miami. 53-44. Boston. A little run for the Heat. Nobody came up to him. He said, all right, I'm going to take it. He took it. He made it. Jimmy's our best 3-point scorer. Wow, that's right. That is right. Keep Jimmy. People want to trade Spo. Let's go. What more can Jimmy do, man? Damn, Spo. Can't do it on his own. Butler will single-handedly will Miami to a win tonight. All right, we're back to it. 22 minutes played for Butler. Has not rested. Now defense chance. Jason Tatum with the ball. Back to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown getting in trouble. Jaylen Brown get the shot up. Oh, huh. Right at the end of the shot clock. So too bad. And great play by Brown. 1 minute to go. First half about to be over. Oladipo now with the ball. 10 seconds left. Depot has it. They're denying Butler. Depot for three. He misses. Rebound for Bam. And a foul against Jason Tatum. So that's going to get Adebayo on the free throw line. Remember, during the halftime, we're going to have our pace and spaces. Right after the game, the post-up show with our post-game analysis as well. Bam Adebayo for the second free throw. He misses, so that's 8 missed free throws. 8. This could be a way closer game right now. "35 seconds left. And here comes the Celtics. Marcus Smart attacking and blowing by Strus. Kick out to White. He misses. That's a foul on Horford. And that's going to get Lowry to the free throw line. So the thing is, the Celtics got to the line a lot. The Heat. But they've missed 8 already. They had to make their free throws, and they will be closer in this game. Oh, that one went in. Barely went in. This looks just like that game. Which one was it? It was in this series when the Heat started really well, but they just didn't make any shots, and then Boston came back and won it. It might have been Game 4, or not Game 4, Game 2 in Miami. Horford now back to Jalen Brown. He shoots a tough one. Rebound for Miami. 5 seconds left. Jimmy Butler, not Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, that was a foul on the Smart, so Lowry's going back to the line. The battle of the floppers. The battle of the floppers between Kyle Lowry and Marcus Smart. The ESPN broadcast calls them the exaggerators of contact. I call them the floppers. The battle of the floppers. Marcus Smart and Kyle Lowry. That's a foul. I don't know what they're complaining. Lowry makes the second one, so it's 55-49. Long pass. Ooh, White almost got that last basket. So, even though it was not a pretty good half for Miami, it was not a pretty one. They're only down by 6. Jimmy Butler with 24 points, 8 for 11. 8 for 11 in this first half. And the Heat is very much alive. I know. It looks like it's crazy. And they missed 8 free throws. So if they made all those, they would have been even closer. So let's see if the guys are doing the pace and spaces right now. Let's try and get there.
Obviously, not the greatest start to the half.
Let me know if you can listen to it. I'm gonna share it here.
3 or 4 minutes of the half, cut it down to 6. I'm just gonna start sending it around. Usually I go through the stats, but I want to try to make sure we maximize our time. So I'm gonna go to Tony first. Tony, what'd you
Let
see?
me
in
know
the
if you
first
hear
half?
it.
Game of runs. Miami responding 3-4 times, being down 14, being down 17. I think 17 again. But the awareness, obviously, we're watching greatness from Jimmy Butler tonight. He's just refusing to take any kind of loss sitting down. He's putting everything on his back tonight. It's great. When we were down 14 with 9 minutes left in the second, he was just attacking. I know that it hasn't been the prettiest 2 quarters.
Let me know if you can
and that
hear
the
what
offense
I'm
hasn't looked
hearing.
great. The Celtics are really in foul trouble right now. They have 4 or 5 guys with 3 fouls on the floor.
Okay, cool.
They get a fourth all of a sudden. The entire style of defense that person can play is drastically affected, man. Jimmy just single-handedly keeping us in this game, not just right now, but also looking forward to the second quarter.
Marco, what'd you see in the first half?
Honestly, it was impressive the way Miami was able to stick with that, considering they were losing the three-point battle for a majority of the game. I think it's 2 threes to 8. I don't know if there was a late one that I missed there. The Heat there's been 2 guys pretty much. It's been Bam and Jimmy, and I'm pretty surprised with the Bam game that he's had so far. He's really proven me wrong, because I thought it was just going to be a quiet game for him, and it's really going to be mostly on the perimeter guys, but it was impressive to see Bam kind of come out there and look to be a force. I don't know how this game is not out of hand right now. Miami has not dealt well coming from behind, but it would be kind of poetic for it to be this game. But the fact that they're even close here is kind of a win. I don't know how they're going to end or if they have anything left in the tank. PJ does not look good so far, but he turned it around last game, so maybe he'll turn it around again. And they haven't really gotten much out of their guards outside of Kyle Lowry grifting his way to the line and him breaking jumpers. There really hasn't been much of a guard show. Tyler did come in and give some good spark, and in terms of giving the ball to Bam in good spots. He wasn't making his shots. He doesn't really have his lift either. You could really tell on that first jumper he barely got off the ground. So I don't expect much in the second half from the guards. Maybe Max shows up again in the second half, but it's going to be all Jimmy and Bam and whoever the role players are going to be for Miami. And if the Celtics role players are going to continue to hit their shots and Tatum and Brown continue to show out, and it's going to be a battle. I can't wait to finish the game.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a battle. It didn't look like that early on, but the Heat have kind of just grinded their way into it, and that's sort of the Heat way. And I don't know if you would expect anything else. A game like this, that's how Miami wants to play basketball. Big J, what's up, man? Go ahead.
I think we got, 3 3-pointers, and they got how many? I don't have the list in front of me. It's just a rhetorical question, to be real with you.
They have 8.
Okay. So for me personally, with us only being down by 6 points and that tragic from 3, it's a blessing in disguise. I think the way this team's going to come out just needs to be aggressive right in the beginning. Right when the third quarter starts, they just got to go. I think they get the ball first, so they got to score. At first, I will say that I thought this game was over in the beginning just because of that crazy run. I'm gonna be real with you. But then when I started seeing them trickle away, and finally break through that 10-9, got it down to 6, I have a whole totally different perspective on this game now.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think a lot of us, I never really felt like we were out of it. There was so much time left, but I know that, looking at the timeline and looking at our chat, there were people that were giving up pretty quick. This is a game that's going to go with runs. I mean, it's been like that the whole series. There's been weird runs throughout the game, and you got to be able to withstand. You got to throw your counter punch, and whoever throws the most punches by the end, you see where it makes you lay. So, Brian, go ahead.
To Tony's point from earlier, Al Horford has 3 fouls. Grant Williams has 3 fouls. Derek White has 3 fouls. Tatum and Smart also have 2 each. So that's something to watch going forward. The Heat have 22 free throws. Unfortunately, they've only made 14 of them. It's 63%. But they have 22 free throws. And they need to keep attacking the basket because that's something they weren't doing enough previously. I don't know if they've had 22 free throws in a game so far this series. Honestly, if I had to think about it, maybe they have 1 or 2. But the big thing is Boston was hitting their shots early. Then that stopped. They're 8 for 20. They were like 5 for 9 at one point, or I think even 6 for 10. So they're probably 2 for their last 10. And the Heat are 3 for 13 from 3. Like, they need to start hitting shots. And the main thing, obviously, is Jimmy Butler has 24 points already. Bam is 11 and 8. He's really working on both ends of the floor, really working. But they need to get other guys going, because if they don't, then they're not going to, unless they really grind their way and really find themselves defensively and get some stops. But they need to get 1 or 2 other guys going besides Jimmy and Bam. And on top of that, continue to get production from those guys, and then they'll be fine. But, this was a strong finish to the end of the second quarter. So if they come out strong in the third, like they have so many other times this season, then they'll be fine.
Yeah, I say that. I've said it probably every game. The first couple of minutes, make them call that first timeout. This is going to be huge in this game. You're up 6. Are you going to cut it down or take the lead? Are you going to be down 12, 14 points, and you're calling a timeout trying to adjust? Joy, go ahead.
My bad. So listen, shout out to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is playing out of his mind yet again. And it looks like we might just get a 50-point game this time. Who knows? Because I'm not even sure if he's gonna rest the second half like he didn't rest his first half. So shout out to him for that. I was extremely disappointed and extremely upset with the way they came out. That was very embarrassing, very pathetic. I didn't like it. I felt like, I know for a fact Spo and Pat and everybody prepped them for how to come out, and I feel like the only ones that were aggressive was Jimmy and Bam. I'm a little concerned when Lowry's on the court. I'm not sure if he's still not healthy yet. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure. I know Boston made it a thing to speed the pace up this game, so I'm not sure if because it's Lowry, he's a bit slower than most people on the court. I do see when Gabe's in the game, he's a bit faster. than Kyle is. He picks up the pace a little bit faster than Kyle does. And I see that we're benefiting from having him on the court. And I also see that he's shooting the ball better than Kyle Lowry. So I'm a little concerned with how much Spo is going to continue to use him in the second half if he doesn't pick the pace. I don't know. Something needs to change with, what Kyle's doing, because I feel like it may hurt us more than help us. Also, Tyler, shout out to him, for coming back out and showing guts. At the same time, I'm not sure if he should be playing right now. I don't think, I think, it reminds me of like Dragic in the finals when he came back like with that thing on his leg. I just feel like he's limping here and there, and I feel like we could be using Caleb Martin more. I haven't seen him yet. So, in my opinion, I'm very, very happy with the way they closed out the second half. So Jimmy's been playing great, Bam playing great, but at the same time, I'm a bit concerned with what got us, that blowout, and I feel like Kyle had a lot to do with that, and people may talk about. So that's my opinion on it.
Appreciate that, as always, Joy. You guys that are in the crowd, hit that plus sign down at the bottom. We got almost 500 people in here. I think that would make it our biggest spaces of halftime so far. Hit that plus sign. It shares a tweet and get more people in here. Ricky J. Mark, my man, go ahead.
No journey through life is without its obstacles. Without question, the Miami Heat are currently facing an obstacle in this first half as they head into the second half. But anyone here that is currently listening to this spaces, y'all have all been through something in some way, shape, or form, and you found a way to overcome it. The Miami Heat are going to win this game. The Miami Heat are going to win Game 7. Yes, Jimmy Butler is carrying us in this first half, but in the second half, you're going to see the role players rise up again. I'm not necessarily talking about Tyler Herro because he can't control those aspects of what his body's willing to give him right now. But Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, these guys, and even Victor Oladipo, they will get it together in the second half. They're going to come back in this game. It's going to get tight. There might even be some lemon booty, but it's going to be all right. The Miami Heat are going to win Game 7. Okay, I know it's easier said than done because it's like, whoa, they're down and all this other stuff, but this is going to be a Miami Heat win. So just prepare the pots and pans. That third quarter's coming. It's going to be the biggest timeout called in the entire series, that third quarter timeout by the Celtics.
Yes, sir.
So
I love it.
I'm not that worried.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, we've seen 6 games of this or 6.5 games of this. Got them out there a little bit. We're going to be all right. And I'll just finish by saying this. The only way we can see green blood is if Green is wounded. So I'll let you dwell on that.
That was very poetic.
Appreciate that, Ricky. Look, we got about 4 or 5 minutes left in the half. So please, as you these next couple of speakers go, try to keep it quick so I can get everybody in.
My bad.
Ray, I'm going to go to you, then Heat Muse, and then I'm going to swing it over to Bleed Green, our Celtics correspondent. Ray, go ahead.
I agree with every single solitary word that Ricky just said. All of it. Everything. You get back in this game one stop at a time. You play Heat defense. You play Heat offense. I mean, look, I've been sitting here this entire time telling everybody we're fine. I am not worried. I mean, yeah, I'm nervous, but because I'm excited. These are nerves of excitement. I'm ready for this, guys. For the ladies in here, grab your lady parts. For the men in here, grab your nuts. Hang on. There's 24 minutes left. I think we're going back to the finals, friends. And get me my fucking money.
I did not know we were going to reference lemon booty and ladies parts in this chat, but we're going to send it to Heat Muse next. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to make this real quick. Praise Yahweh for Jimmy Butler. Praise my boy. All we got to do is just hit our free throws, make some threes, and I'm gonna address Bleed Green after the game because he said Jimmy Butler ain't going to do this again. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to make it short. I'm going to let y'all talk. Just hit your free throws, make your threes, and we be good. Praise Yahweh for Jimmy.
Appreciate that. Bleed Green, go ahead, make it quick, and then Luke, you're next.
Good evening. Thank you for having me. I just want to shout out to Heat Muse, Jay, Joy, all the Heat fans. Y'all been real money over this series. Y'all been gracious, but y'all about to get the doors blown off of y'all in the second half. I apologize. I hope to see y'all in here after the game. But Celtics by 15. Peace.
Luke, go ahead. Luke, go ahead. Bleed Green, make sure you stay in here because I know Zach's got something for you in a second.
I'm gonna be
Go
here.
ahead.
I'm gonna be here.
Except for that, because blue green, you're wrong. But yeah, it looks like Jimmy came out today looking to distribute, looking for other guys to step up, and they just didn't. So we're going back to Jimmy come save us, and right now it's working. We're getting to the free throw line, and that's what matters. Slowing down the ball so Jimmy can catch some breaks, because this guy might be playing 48 minutes. It would help if we could make some free throws, but as long as we're wearing them down slowly, we can grind this one out. So let's go Heat. Let's do this thing, and let's make Blid and Green cry.
Appreciate that. Parrish, go ahead, and then we're going to go to Zach last. Go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to Heat Nation. Heat is 7. You know what I mean? I love the confidence in this room. All I want to say is I just hope the Heat get back on defense. Just stop the transition baskets. That's definitely frustrating me. And just, stay in front of your man. That's all I got to say. You know what I mean? Heat in 7, and hopefully we pull out this nice third and fourth quarter.
Parrish, appreciate you coming in all the time. Look, before I send it to Zach, make sure you guys follow 5 Reasons Sports, Biscayne Bay Brewing. They will have a post-game show after the win tonight. Royal and those guys in the basement will be on YouTube. Make sure you come out there with them. They'll have a good time. We'll be back for halftime on Thursday as the Heat travel to Golden State. And Zach, close it out, buddy. Stop it. Stop it.
We going back, you fucks. You say Jason Tatum at the end, that man looking down because he a bitch. And if the NBA giving out these weak-ass fines, they should be giving one to Jason Tatum for wearing a Kobe armband. You ain't Kobe. You shot 1 field goal in the game before in the fourth quarter. You a bitch. You take that shit off. You ain't nothing. We going back. It's done. It's 6 points. It ain't shit. We could put Yurtsevin in there and we'll get those 6. Fuck you, fuck you, Green. Fuck all you Celtics. It's done. Heat in 7, baby. We going back. Play Peppers, bitches. Fucking play it right now. Let's fucking go.
I endorse everything Zach said, except for do not put Omer in the game right now. Heat, let's go. Get it in the second half. Heat in 7. See you guys at the postgame show.
All right, guys, we're back. That call on Tatum. Do you guys think was a foul? I don't know. All right, we're back. So it's 60-54 for the Celtics. And now hit ball. Kyle Lowry. Max Tours now coming off the screen. He finds Tucker in the corner. Have to make that one. Like to make that one. Tucker, we need those threes from the corner. That's a good offensive possession there. Now Jason Tatum. Lost the handle, looked like a travel, nothing called. Brown now in the call, another travel, not counted. Then turns into a three. That was not a good possession by the Celtics, but they finished by making their shot. Max Strus now for three. He misses. We're missing our threes. Jaylen Brown now to Horford. They find Robert Williams III. He gets back, and that looks like a turnover. Yes. Turnover for Williams III. Nine-point game again. 63-54. 15 points for Marcus Smart tonight. What happened here? 3-second violation by on Marcus Smart, maybe, or Horford. I don't know. But they just called a 3-second violation, and that's a free throw for Miami. And possession now. 63-55. Bam Adebayo. 25 points for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler to his left. Now to his right, he shoots, he misses. I thought he was going to take that shot when he went to his left. He was by himself. Now Tatum coming in with an easy transition, and that's 2 points. 65-55 for Boston. Adebayo now attacking Horford. Great play there and great finish with the left for Bam Adebayo. 65-57 now. Williams going in now. That was a block by Jimmy Butler. They called it a foul. Let's see. So the three from Max was earlier is not going to count because he stepped out of bounds. So it's 54 points now for Miami. 66-54. All right. Things are not looking great now for Miami. It got up to a 2-point game, and now it's a 13-point game. Kyle Lowry to his left. He finds Bam. Bam attacking Robert Williams III. And little pump fake, and then 2 points for Bam Adebayo. 67-56. It's going to be a chip away type of night. 17 points for Bam. Jason Tatum with the ball. 12 seconds left. Tatum. He finds Horford in the corner. Misses. Rebound. Loose ball. And that's going to be a foul on Williams III. So Lowry battling for that rebound. They're gonna show the replay from Strus. The left heel from Strus. Jimmy Butler now with the ball. 2 is left. Attacking the basket now. He goes up. Couldn't make it. So 67-56 still. And now it's out of bounds, but it came out of Lowry's foot. Mark Jackson just loves trying to find a way. Now the Celtics have to do this. Now the Celtics have to do that. That's a horrible game call right there. Horrible. So it's 17 points for Tatum, 15 for Brown, 15 for Smart for the Celtics. For the Heat, 25 for Butler, 17 for Bam Adebayo. Jason Tatum now with Max Strus on him. Attacking Strus, then finds Brown, and that's an easy 2 for Jason Tatum. 69-56 for Boston. Kyle Lowry now. 13 points. This is different. Kyle Lowry now. 2 is left. Finds Oladipo now with 9 seconds left. Oladipo, step back 3. Short. Adebayo gets it. 4 seconds. He has to shoot it. He shots it, and he makes it. That was a lucky bounce there for the Heat. 69-58. Jaylen Brown. Bam Adebayo now with 19 points. Marcus Smart by himself. Open 3, and he makes it. Timeout for the Heat. And it's 72-58 now for Boston. Marcus Smart complaining about something, as he usually does. So right now, it's just not looking great for Miami. Heat's taking too many threes. Nothing Herro should be in the game. Defensive breakdown. This just going at Max Strus. What happened to Herro? Does anyone know? Okay, let me see. Talking about taking too many threes. The Heat right now are 3 for 16 for 3. They're actually not taking that many threes. Only 16. The Celtics are 10 for 23. So the Celtics have attempted 7 more threes than Miami tonight. And they made 7 more threes than Miami tonight. That's 21 points of difference right there. Easy, huh? Switch things here. All right. Look at all the people that are here with us tonight. We have 657 people watching this live. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And remember to subscribe to our channel. Oh, that's why. That's why nothing was working. Now we got it. Okay. We have to do better. Game's still not over, but hard to play against a team plus refs. He needs to take it up a notch on the defense, leaving too many open shots. Barry Brennan says awful call. Never seen a missed call get taken back 4 plays later. Let Larry sit, please. Go Heat. They're just standing there watching the shots fall in. Feels like we only have Jimmy. Well, Bam has 19 points tonight, so not bad for Bam. He'd have no energy on defense, says Sebastian. Jason Mayer says it wasn't even a clear step out. That's what I don't understand. It's very hard to beat the refs. Pizza Strips go Hawks. Tarn says goes Celtics. Rico Baptiste, the defense is flat. They need to step it up. It was 56-54 after that disaster came. Yeah, I know. It was pretty close. Yes, take like Lowry out for a while. Heat in Bahamas during Golden State versus Celtics. We need stars in Miami. Enough with these make-a-wish players. Struss is struggling on defense this quarter. Pizza, shout out. Caleb Energy. Yeah, I don't know why Caleb's not playing tonight. That's a good question for the post-game conference. "44 points between Bam and Butler. The rest of the team only 14 points. All right, we'll see. Here comes Victor Oladipo. Oladipo, we need you. Bam Adebayo now against Horford. They find Jimmy Butler. He's just drilling shots right now. 72-60. In Butler, we trust. That's the motto right now. Jason Tatum attacking the basket. Oh, they're saying he came off the Heat's players, but I didn't see. I think it was off Tatum's. We'll see. All right, so it's going to be Celtics ball. 14 seconds left. Marcus Smart to Tatum. Tatum to his right. Double team. He finds Jaylen Brown, who gets away, and it's going to be an offensive foul. Jaylen Brown complaining about it. It's a third foul for Jaylen Brown. Great job by Strus there getting there on time. I think he was moving still. And a turnover by Kyle Lowry now. 10th turnover for Miami. 7 for Boston. Marcus Smart now with the ball. They find Tatum. Ooh, that was an easy put in, and he missed it. Kyle Lowry now. It's 5-on-4 for Miami. Bam Adebayo with the 2 easy points. 72-62. 5:33 to play here in the third quarter. Here we go. Marcus Smart. Bam Adebayo has 21 points for all of you complaining about it. Jason Tatum now missing, and now it's a fast transition for the Heat. Victor Oladipo for 3, and he makes it. 72-65. The Heat are trying to battle their way back here in this game with a 7-0 run in 1 minute 20 in the last 1 minute 29 seconds. It's 72-65 for Miami, for Boston. I'm sorry. Jermaine has been saying this for the entire series. Bro, you're gonna watch the rest of the game. Don't say that anymore. You're here already, so why not? You need to see Oladipo be aggressive. Oladipo! Gracias. 3 puntos for Victor Oladipo. Oladipo. We're back. Don't lose hope. The run is finally starting. We need to keep this up. Yes, let's go. Come on, Heat. We need to gain control. Oladipo, help us. Can't believe they took away max threes. We see you, NBA. Man, those 3 points, that would be 68. And just all the free throws, how many already? How many free throws have we missed? 8. Man, this would be a very close game. Step up the defense. 112-109 will be the final score for Miami. Keep this going. Let's take the lead at the end of the quarter. Jonathan is ready for the finals. Kmart says it's going to be all about the Heat defense setting up transition, offensive opportunities to get this run going. Go Bam, go Oladipo. They're looking at the clock and they are waking up. This is a roller coaster of emotions. Mike Miller time to hit the gas. Let's go Heat. Can I ask, is Butler and Herro are playing? Herro is not, well, he played in the first half. He hasn't played yet. Kyle Lowry, biggest flopper. Kyle Lowry and Marcus Moore are both battling for the flopper of the series. Flopper of the year, I would say. Is LeBron or Wade in the house? I haven't seen him. LeBron, I doubt it. Wade, maybe. Go Boston Rock Music. LeBron was actually in Paris on Saturday for the Champions League finals. I don't know if he came back already. Joe Romano, burn the boats. Rush Music says UD needs to deliver his best speech at this time. If Miami takes the lead in this quarter, it's over. Miami will win. Hey, they're coming. Defense leads to offense. Just play great defense. Give Duncan's contract to Depot this offseason. Te deseo suerte. Gracias. He turning up. Let's go Boston. Real Madrid will beat the Celtics in 5 games. For sure, LeBron James watching this game. The score's right there, Kian. Right there on the screen. 72-65 with 5 minutes, 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Just needed to lock in on defense for real. Every time deep in the game, the Heat go in a run. There was no way Madrid would lose that game. Come on, guys, push. Score, please. It's Madrid and champions. They go together. I know, and I hate it. All right, let's continue with the game. We're back. Back to the action. Back to the action. Boston Celtics now with the ball. Marcus Smart. 5 minutes left. Marcus Smart now. Marcus Smart. He finds Horford. Back to Smart. 10 seconds. Marcus Smart. Go to his right. Shoots. That was a bad shot. Horford with the put back in. Almost goes in. Grant Williams tries to go up. Can't do it. Williams still with the ball. 9 seconds left. Marcus Smart with the ball. That was a great defensive move. Smart for 3. He misses. And they're calling a foul. And it's on Kyle Lowry. So this is the third foul for Kyle Lowry. All right, Celtics ball again. 4:40 to play. Left to play here in the third quarter. Jaylen Brown. Ooh. They're calling that a foul on Max Strus. It looked like a push to me. So 2 free throws for Boston. I don't know how is that a foul on Strus. But here we go. You know the drill. Jaylen Brown on the line. Makes the first one. 73-65. No signs of Caleb Martin tonight, which is weird. Jaylen Brown again. 74-65. Miami Heat ball now. Kyle Lowry. Strus. He finds Butler, who has Jason Tatum on him. Jimmy Butler going to his right, attacking Tatum. He makes it. 2 more points for Jimmy Butler. And now it's a fast break for Marcus Smart, trying to push the rhythm up. Marcus Smart to Horford, back to Smart. Jaylen Brown, he wants to shoot. He attacks Butler. He attacks Butler again. Depot with the help, but that's a tough shot made by Jaylen Brown. He's been the MVP to me in this series. Jaylen Brown. Regardless of what happened. I mean, for Boston. For the Heat, obviously, Jimmy Butler. All right, Jimmy Butler now. Oladipo in the baseline. 8 seconds left. Oh, he had Williams already jumping. Now ball back to Butler. He attacks, makes it, he misses, and it's 76-67 now for Boston. Jaylen Brown to Horford, now to Smart. Back to Horford. They find Tatum, and that's an easy 2 for Boston. So it's 78-67 for the Celtics. That little run was erased very fast. I see this play. That was a foul on the right arm. Jason Tatum on Butler. They didn't call it, and then they forgot about Tatum. Not a good rotation. That's on Lowry there. And the Heat down by 11 at this point. Bam is not always in the paint because they switch so much that he ends up somewhere else most of the time. Too much, too easy, says Allen. Kamer says he's gonna have our tour pace. Them, but allowed to get this. No Caleb. No, I haven't seen Caleb tonight. I don't know why. Struz messed us up. Lowry on Tatum. Yeah, that's not gonna work. They just replayed Tatum pushing Lowry. That's the thing. I mean, anyway, you guys know. We're not gonna complain anymore. That's what it is. Let's get back to our defensive identity. Let's show the C's what real defense is. Yeah, at some point they gotta go man on man, man. Just battle. All right, hit ball now. Oladipo to Max Strus to Kyle Lowry. High pressure for Boston. Kyle Lowry using the screen from Bam. He shoots a three and he makes it. So it's 78-70 right now. Kyle Lowry, 8 points tonight. Important defensive possession here for Miami. Marcus Smart to Tatum. Tatum to his right. He finds Jaylen Brown. Oladipo on him. That would look like a push. Jaylen Brown gets off. Horford now, step back three. He misses. Ooh, that looked like it touched the rim. They whistled. And the ball was put back in. To me, it touched the rim, but I don't know. It was far away. But the thing is, they whistled. Yeah, it did. It touched the rim. The thing is, they whistled right after. Right. They blew the whistle, and then he scored, but the whistle was before the actual basket, so they're just giving the 2 points to the Celtics. I don't agree with that call. So 80-70 right now. 9 offensive rebounds for Boston, 4 for Miami. Max Strus now attacking the basket. And the ball rolls out. Bad luck there. Marcus Smart now in transition. Jaylen Brown. By Marcus Smart. He finds Grant Williams in the corner. Misses the 3. Rebound for Bam Adebayo. 2 minutes left. Bam Adebayo. He's going to attack Horford. No, he stepped back. Now it's Lowry on Horford. Lowry shoots it, makes it, and that's a foul. So Kyle Lowry with the last 5 points for Miami. It's 80-72 now. He saw that contact too. Let's see. Lowry goes up. Tatum barely touches him, and they call a foul. I didn't see a foul either. But, I mean, they've been calling this, I guess. So Kyle Lowry, free throw. And he makes it 80-73. The Heat way better now, but they missed a lot of free throws. 8 in total so far, so that could be the difference right there. Jaylen Brown now attacking. Great hand by Depot. Now they find Williams. Horford's open for 3. He misses. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And it's hit ball now. 80-73. Jimmy Butler spins, attacks, and no foul call there. Now Jaylen Brown attacking, and he makes it. 2 points for Boston. So it went from a possible 5-point lead to a 9-point lead for Boston right away, just like that. Kyle Lowry. He finds Jimmy Butler with the dunk. Great pass by Kyle Lowry. 82-75. $31 points for Jimmy Butler. 11 for 18 tonight. The defense chance right now on FTX Arena. Lowry on Smart. Smart for 3. He misses. Oladipo now with the ball. It's 30 seconds left. Oladipo for 3. Ooh. Missed it. Yeah, that was a rushed 3-pointer there. They wanted the 2-for-1, but it just didn't go in, and they just have 25 seconds left here. So we'll see. So it's a 1.5 second difference between shot clocks. Marcus Smart now. And that's an offensive foul. It's 82-75, and the Heat will have the last shot of the quarter. So 7.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Here comes Miami. Kyle Lowry with the ball. 5 seconds. He's running. He gets blocked. Now he attacks the basket, and it doesn't go in. Why Kyle Lowry and not Butler taking that last shot? But it's 1 quarter left, and it's 7 points. The difference right now, 82-75. It feels like this game should be away already, way away from Miami, and it's not. So still alive, I guess. Still alive. Ooh, more than 700 people watching right now. All right, guys, go to the channel. Giving me a like here in this video, please. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, to the 5 Reasons YouTube channel, so you and turn on the notifications so you get one every time we go live. Yeah, why not get a quality shot? Yeah, I agree. Those 2 shots, the last 2 shots were not good for Miami. If there was ever a time for the Heat to go on a run, it's at the start of the 4th. Well, they need it. Why wouldn't the ball go to Jimmy those last seconds? I know. I don't know. I don't have the answer for you. Gonna be interesting who starts the 4th quarter. You see, no Tyler Herro in that 3rd quarter. I don't think he's gonna play the rest of the game. Why Deepu shot at? Yeah, he was trying to go for the 2-for-1 there, and then he didn't go in. That's 5 points the ref stole for us. Oh yeah, remember Max threw that 3, and then now that 2 for Grant Williams after they blew the whistle. But it is what it is. The Heat, they have missed 8 free throws. They would be up by now if they hadn't missed that. So we'll see. I believe in us. We got this. Ron Baker. It's now or never. And it is now or never. How many points Jimmy Butler have? 31, I think. 31 points. He's 11 for 18, and he's played the 36 minutes already. We're wasting valuable possessions down 7. We had 2 chances to cut that to 5 or less. Yes, I agree. He tried to go for 2-for-1 in a situation that he just should have shot it. And that was it. The role players need to contribute from this point on in order for us to win. Strus 3 points in 24 minutes and getting hunted on defense. Play Caleb. I don't know if he's going to play Caleb right now. Hasn't played any minutes. So I don't think he's gonna put him in tonight. Maybe he knows something we don't, I guess. Because I don't get why Martin's not playing defense right now on these guys. Haven't seen PJ Tucker either. That's right. That was a good call. Tucker has not been in as much either. Let me see. PJ Tucker only 17 minutes tonight. 0 for 3. He has no points. And only one personal foul. So, yeah, that's weird that he hasn't played more. Calvin Maxwell says, Heat defense gonna tighten up and lead them to victory. Chamo, what's up? We suck, says Medellin, Miami Molina. PJ probably gonna start the fourth as center. All right, here we go. It's Boston ball to start this game. This fourth quarter. It's Gabe Vincent in, Max Strus, Butler, Adebayo, and Oladipo. That's the starting five from this last quarter of the Eastern Conference Finals. If we don't go to a time overtime, Derek White in, goes, attacks, Strus misses, and that's hit ball. Grant Williams touched it, and it's hit ball. All right, guys, let's get ready to rumble here. Gabe Vincent. Let's go Heat chance. Gabe Vincent to his right. Alley-oop for Bam Adebayo. And that's 2 easy points for the Heat. 82-77. 5-point game now. 11 minutes to play a lot of basketball. 23 points for Bam Adebayo tonight. 11 for 17 with 10 rebounds for Bam. Tatum, double teamed. He gets the ball to Marcus Smart. They find Robert Williams. Great defensive play by Max Strus. Okay, now he stops. He goes for Jimmy Butler. And that's a 2-pointer for Butler. 82-79. And it's a 3-point game. The Celtics call the first time out of the game. 82-79. And as our friend Sean Rochester says, whoever calls the first time out in the last quarter loses. So great defensive play there by Max Strus. He attacked and made that look like a foul there. I've seen those plays could get called foul for way less contact than that right there. That should have been a foul. I agree, Kramer. I agree. Jimmy looks dangerous. It's going to be all about the defense. Yeah, if the defense works, they're going to win this game. They're right there. Should have been an and one. I agree. Let's go, says Mia. Lando says something funny. Calvin Maxwell, prime example of the defense leading the charge. But we know whose side those refs are on. Yeah, we already know. So we have to deal with it. Transition offense. Yes, we like it. Jimmy Buckets going the distance. Yeah, that was a great play by Max on both sides because he got the steal and then he went to the other side of the court and then he gave the assist to Jimmy Butler. Defense. Arlene, yes. Yeah. Alexis Dado go Heat. Alan says, dude, what the fuck refs? It should be on one. Yeah, I know. Gaylord Jorin says, let's go Heat. Refs want to be in Miami next week. They need to. Not about the refs, y'all. It's about the defense. Is PJ Tucker out or injured? Let me check the chat here. 5 Reasons chat. Let me see. I haven't read anything about. I don't know. I don't see anything about PJ Tucker, so coach's decision, I guess. Jimmy, please take over now. This is your game. Crowd needs to be lit from now on. Stand up. The time is now. Let's go Heat, says Jorge. Thank you, Jorge. Ron Baker. Thank you to all of you that are coming to our 5 Reasons YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Remember, we're trying to get to 19,000 subscribers by the end of this series. So let's go. Too many commercials. Yeah, I know. This is where they get their money. So Bam is playing hard. Let's go, Buckets. Let's go. Here we go. So Celtics with the ball. It's a 3-point game right now. 10:52 to play. Jason Tatum gets the ball. 33 points for Butler tonight. Jason Tatum, double team. The ball to Marcus Smart. Now Derek White. The floater, he misses. Rebound for Jimmy Butler. Here comes the Heat. Jimmy Butler. Let's go, Heat chance. Jimmy Butler for the tie. Ooh, he missed it. Rebound for Marcus Smart. Horford trying to get it to Tatum. Spins, and they call a foul now. That's going to be 2 free throws for the Celtics. Jimmy Butler wanted to tie it right away. We'll see. Let's watch this replay. Tatum got it. Contact there. Let me see. Right. Tatum with the first free throw. He makes it. This is where all those free throws are going to hurt. Man. Come on. All right, so it's Miami down by 5, 84-79 now. Gabe Vincent with the ball. 4th foul for Max Strus, that one. Here comes Gabe Vincent. To his right, using the screen. He finds Oladipo in the corner for 3. Ooh, no, good. That was a good look for Oladipo. Tatum finds Williams, and that's 2 easy points for the Celtics. 86-79. Vincent, now to Oladipo. Back to Strus. They find Dipo. Now to Adebayo, and he misses. 9 minutes, 31 seconds. Tatum, back to Grant Williams. Now they find Marcus Smart in the corner. Now another easy pass. Ooh. They're calling a foul on Strus or Adebayo? Third foul for Bam Adebayo. Strus touched the ball. Strus touched the ball. I know Bam hit Derek White in the head, but let's watch it. Okay, so Strus, I think, hits the ball. And then Adebayo does get White, but the ball was away. Strus touches the ball. That's not a foul. So White is out. All right, so the foul is down. Now Brown gets the foul call against Lowry. That looked like a push to me. That looks like a charge. Look at Brown's left hand, just pushing. Yeah. They're going to challenge, so they need to get rid of flopping if that happens. Yeah. Uh, why shows are for it? Ah, por eso que le dice frente de papaya. Go Tatum and Brown. When we get close, we just can't start chucking up threes. That was Jimmy. Jimmy wanted to tie it up right away. Guess Stru's out now. He's being picked on. His real says, I noticed the referees don't waste any time calling fouls on the Heat. Bro, they need to get rid of flopping. Yeah, I know. It's so bad. If ESPN commentary is trash, I know. That's in part why we're here. We're trying to give you guys a little different perspective. That's crazy, says MIA. Lou Sam says, unfortunately, you only get one challenge and the refs are trying to rub us. Disappointing is Spo for leaving Struz and not giving Caleb minutes. But it's not about Struz. I think it was earlier. I guess Tyler got his minutes. I mean, Martin's minutes. And we haven't seen PJ Tucker either, so I don't know if he's injured or something. Disappointed in Spo for leaving Struz. Okay, it's a charge 9 out of 10 times, but who can trust his refs right now? Way rigged. Struz made a great play right now in starting this quarter. So Struz to the beach right now. We never had the lead in our own house tonight. No, not tonight. Clearly, we'll see. Depot needs to sit and never play for the Heat again because he missed out now. But he made another one earlier. So I still trust Depot. They need that defense right now. So that's probably why he's playing. Go Miami Heat. The floor to win. Yes, Struz shouldn't be playing right now. Struz fouled out. Need buckets when it counts. Clearly a charge. Catch on fire, Miami Heat. Agreed, rigged. We have to waste our challenge on a clear call. I agree. Caleb defends Tatum great and can create his own shot. I think if you challenge and it's successful, you should get your timeout back and challenge. PJ must be hurt. Whoa, we banged up. I thought Jimmy Butler could shoot buckets. I trust Max in the clutch. These refs, oh my god. Go Jimmy. Hello from France. Jimmy needs to take over again. Max is getting picked on. Get him out. I'm sorry, but this is the point. And good night. Good night, India. Don't miss the last minutes, though. Heat gonna turn it up. What's the score? 86-79 right now. Celtics. 9 minutes, 18 seconds left. We can make it a 4-point game with the 3. Just need a good possession on offense. Can't keep missing open shots. We're about to hit, yeah. The challenge is successful, so it is an offensive foul on Jaylen Brown. Just a few bad offensive possessions. Fourth foul now on Jaylen Brown. So here we go. Gabe Vincent. Kyle Lowry now. Ball to Vincent for 3. Barely touched the rim. And great heads-up play by Jimmy Butler. Marcus Smart was trying to let it get out. And Jimmy Butler went for it. Got it. Hit it back on Smart. And it's Heat ball. 14 seconds. Okay, the ball back to Bam Adebayo. He finds Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry now going to his right. He falls. And now they're going to call a timeout. 5 seconds left. So that was a wasted timeout by Lowry, and the Heat have only 1 timeout left. And here we go again with another long commercial. He needs just to attack the rim. Yeah, I agree. Too much just running around the perimeter. Give Jimmy some more rest. They're giving him a lot of minutes right now. He's gonna play the rest of the game. He needs to just attack the rim. Jason Mayer says Lowry, of course, trying to get foul calls instead of running the offense. Let me see who else is around here. We need cojones, says Medellin, Miami Molina. Sandpaper man, gotta get some buckets, man. I'm afraid the Celtics are going to get an advantage this time. We'll see. Hello from Vietnam. So we're adding another country here. Thank you. Thank you for being with us from Vietnam. That's great. All right, 5 seconds left for the Miami Heat in this game, in this possession. Let's see what they can do. That's a deflection. So it's now 4.2 seconds. 4.2 seconds now. They find Vincent. Vincent now goes for the floater, and he missed it. He fell down. He's down, so it's 4-on-4 now. Now it's 5-on-4. Horford coming in, and that's 2 points. So it's 88-79. Vincent is limping on the other end. They only have one timeout left, so not good. Butler misses a bucket now. Tatum attacking. In transition, a whistle. That's an offensive foul now. Let's see. Fourth foul on Jason Tatum. So Lowry drawing a foul there. Important, but they need to score here. Kyle Lowry. Back to Jimmy Butler for Lowry. Lowry now attacking Tatum. To Oladipo. Finds the way to their basket, but then misses. So they missed their last 7 shots right now. 7 minutes, 50 seconds now left in the Eastern Conference Finals. Jason Tatum back to the corner. Horford, he misses an open one. Rebound for Kyle Lowry. Miami still hanging around. Jimmy Butler now with Jaylen Brown on him. Attacking to his right. Jimmy Butler stops, goes back. Jumper, he misses. Good defense there by Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum now with the ball. So 8 missed shots in a row for Miami. So they need something going on. Tatum against Strus, double team. They find Brown. That's a travel, and it's hit ball. They need to some score now. They're doing their job on defense. Great defense there by Brown. And Butler's just, he must be tired, man, too. But they're still doing it. Here comes Butler. 17 seconds in this possession. Jimmy Butler to Kyle Lowry for 3. Ooh, in and out. So 9 straight missed shots. The next one they're going to make. Don't worry. All right, Marcus Smart now. Jason Tatum. Tatum spins around. Finds Marcus Smart in the corner. He shoots one, and he makes it. That floater. So 8-0 run now for Boston. It's an 11-point game. Kyle Lowry finds Oladipo in the corner. Nothing. He's attacking the basket now, attacking Grant Williams, and he makes it 2. So 2 points for Victor Oladipo. 90-81, I'm sorry. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left. Jason Tatum with the ball. Kyle Lowry on him. Grant Williams coming to set up the screen. They find Marcus Smart. He has Jimmy Butler on him. Marcus Smart attacking to his right. Back to Tatum. He's gonna shoot this one. He shot it, and he made it. That was a clutch 3 there by Tatum. 24 points now for Jason Tatum. Kyle Lowry for Oladipo. He finds Bam Adebayo. That's 2 points. Great play by Depot there. Finding Adebayo. So 93-83. We need some defense now. 93-83 Boston. Marcus Smart. They switch. And now it's Tatum and Strus. Tatum misses. Oh, Kyle Lowry almost throws it over. The Miami Heat get a lucky shot there. And that looked like a foul. Jimmy Butler with 2 more points. 93-85. 5 minutes left. 35 points for Butler tonight. Defense chance here in Miami. Brown. That looked like a push. They missed. And that's a foul under the basket. It's a foul on Oladipo. All right, Celtics ball. 4:44 left. Jaylen Brown now. Double team on Brown. They find Grant Williams. Williams on the baseline. Good defensive play for Adebayo, and it's 2.8 seconds left. All right, 2.8 seconds. 2.8 seconds. Marcus Smart. They find Tatum. Tatum spins. He fooled Jimmy Butler, and he makes the shot. That was a great play by Tatum. Bam Adebayo now attacking. Horford, he misses. And the fadeaway. And it's a 10-point game now. Jaylen Brown shoots it up. That's going to be 2 free throws for Boston. That was a great play by Tatum. Butler thought he was going to go to the right. He went to the left. And the jumper then, with less than a second to get that 10-point advantage. For Boston, Jaylen Brown now on the free throw line. Yes. Jaylen Brown misses the second one. 96-85. Jimmy Butler now with the ball. Butler attacking. That's a foul call on Marcus Smart. First foul for Boston. $11-point game. Free throws this half, just 2 for Miami, and they missed a bunch in the first half. 8 in total. Those will be lovely right now. Bam Adebayo now with the ball. To Max Strus for 3. He misses. Rebound for Marcus Smart. So no PJ Tucker. He's probably injured. No Caleb Martin tonight. I don't know why he didn't play. Tyler Herro was not effective whenever he plays, so he's not playing the rest of the game. Marcus Smart now. He gets a foul call, and he'll get 2 more free throws. This is heading towards a bad territory for Miami. They can make it a 13-point game. And now it's Marcus Smart on the free throw line. He makes it. Remember, as soon as the game's over, the post-up show here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. Kyle Lowry, 98-85, 13-point game. Lowry finds Oladipo, baseline drive, good defense, and Lowry now shooting a contested mid-range shot, and he made it. So 98-87, 3 minutes left in the clock. Marcus Smart with the ball. I don't know why they rolled it like that. Jason Tatum now. Double team. He finds Marcus Smart. Fake shot. Good closeout, but Smart gets his shot off. Rebound for Miami, 98-87. They need a huge run here, or they're out. Victor Oladipo for 3. He misses. Max Strus with a putback. So it's 98-89 for the Celtics. Jason Tatum. Only 5 points for Max Strus. They're playing zone right now. Oh, Marcus Smart open. He misses the wide open 3. No rebounds. That's 14 more seconds. Tatum. Double team on Tatum. He finds Marcus Smart again by himself. Misses another time. Bam Adebayo with the rebound. Here comes Bam. Bam attacking the basket. Not good. And it's hit ball now. 1 minute, 59 seconds. So 14 seconds left for Miami. Let's go Heat chance. Ball to Victor Oladipo. Oladipo with the floater. He misses. Rebound for Tatum. They're struggling to find Butler now. And 98-89. 9-point game. 8 seconds now. Double team. Tatum finds Williams. Great play by Kyle Lowry. And here we go. 1 minute, 28 seconds. Oladipo now attacking the basket. He gets 2 points. So it's 98-91. 7-point game with a little over a minute to play. 1 minute, 20 seconds. Tatum, double team. Jaylen Brown now with the ball. He finds Horford. Now they find Marcus Smart for 3. He misses. Here comes the Miami Heat. 98-91. Kyle Lowry attacking Williams. That's 2 points for Miami. 98-93, 5-point game. Jason Tatum with the ball. Jaylen Brown now attacking Adebayo. He misses. They call a foul. Offensive foul. So that's going to be hit ball. Jaylen Brown with his elbow up. His 5th foul of the game. Oh, yeah. He got Adebayo right in the nose. Oh, that was a huge blow right there. $98-93. The Celtics are actually challenging this call. I don't know why. And they're getting the Heat more rest. So 98-93, 50 seconds left. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Thank you for your donation, artistic skills. Golden State winning no matter who they play. We'll see. Should be a flagrant, really. Oh, well, that could be some. No, but it's a challenge. They're reviewing it because it was a challenge. So we're getting closer to the 1,000 people watching this live. Please go to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to get to 19,000 subscribers now. Go there, subscribe, leave a like here too, thumbs up, a comment, something. Help us keep growing. Why would they waste that? And now they missed a. They don't have a timeout now. I don't know what they did there. 52.4 seconds now. 98-93 for Boston. And here we go. Bam Adebayo with the ball. To Max Strus. He shoots a three, and he makes it. He makes it a 2-point game with 44 seconds left. 98-96. Last couple of possessions. Jason Tatum with the ball now. 34 seconds left. 10 in the shot clock. Jason Tatum, he has to get this shot. Tatum, he gives the ball to Marcus Smart. Smart attacking, fakes, misses, rebound for Butler. 20 seconds left. Jimmy Butler goes for three. He misses. Oh. They're going to have to foul now. Jimmy rushed that shot right there. Oh. Jimmy should have gone to the basket there. That should have been Butler just going at Al Horford. Oof. $99.96. Marcus Smart now with the second free throw. Key moment, he makes it. And it's 196, 11.4 seconds left to play. So the Heat needs a quick three and then foul to stay alive. So let's watch this play again. Butler in transition, it was one-on-one. Ugh. Too bad. I mean, it was Jim's decision. And this is the latest timeout for the Miami Heat. That was a hell of a comeback there. So what a game 7. Too bad they missed so many of those free throws. Boston with one foul to give now. And let's see what happens here. So Max Strus 3 made it a 2-point game. Great defensive possession by Miami. Rebound for Jimmy Butler. He came up and then tried to get a 3 in transition. Missed it. Marcus Smart got fouled. 2 free throws. So that's it for Miami. No timeouts left for Miami. 11.4 seconds. And here we go. Max Strus. Again, he goes for 3. Misses. Loose ball foul. So it's on the Celtics. So they did have one more foul to give. So Kyle Lowry with 6.1 seconds left. Let's see. Now they give it to Jimmy. Now back to Strus. He shoots a three, misses, and that will be it. The Boston Celtics are going to the NBA Finals. What a game and what a series for both teams. 100-96. So great game for Boston, great game for Miami. Too bad they missed so many free throws, and too bad Jimmy Butler couldn't make that last shot. So the Boston Celtics will be advancing to their 22nd NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors starting on Thursday night in San Francisco. Golden State facing the Boston Celtics. Ime Udoka talking to Jimmy Butler now. Whew, what a series. What a series it was. And too bad. Too bad. All right, let's review some of the stats here. It was a great season, Game 7. Too bad. The team was really banged up. Tyler Herro hurt. PJ Tucker hurt. Tatum and Barabayo in a great hug in the middle of the court. Great defense there. Wishing the Celtics good luck in the finals. And let's read some of the stats tonight. All right, so 26 points for Tatum, 24 for Brown, 24 for Smart. For Miami, 35 points for Jimmy Butler, 25 for Bam Adebayo, and Kyle Lowry with 15 points, leading the team. Victor Oladipo, 9 points, 4 points for Gabe Vincent, 8 for Max Strus. PJ Tucker, no points tonight. He just played 17 minutes, so something happened there. No points for Herro in 6 minutes. Detman, Haysmith, Martin, Morris, Robinson, and Yurtseven did not play tonight. So great effort for Jimmy Butler. He's leaving the arena now. And that's it. That's the season for Miami. He had that shot. He was close. Game 6, 47 points. Tonight, 35 points. Hard game for Miami since the beginning. They came back in it. And at the end of the game, they are just, they lost by 4 points. I've been telling you the entire game that these free throws were going to hurt them. They did. They did. They missed 8 free throws. And that was one of the differences of tonight's game. So that was it, guys. Thank you very much for joining us here in the Hangout. We're going to continue our coverage with a post-up show here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. Later, tomorrow, we're going to have the press conferences after the game. And then we're going to have the episode of 5 on the Floor posted here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. And we'll continue our coverage with the NBA Finals coming up on Thursday. Of course, not the same coverage as we would if the Miami Heat made it, but still, we're going to do our best job to try to give you guys high-quality coverage of the NBAs. Thank you very much to all of you that are here still, that were here with us all throughout this Hangout. Remember, please follow us. Follow me here. You can follow me here on Instagram and on Twitter if you want to. We're going to start a podcast in Spanish coming soon. We were thinking about doing it if they made it to the finals. So now we're going to save it for the off season. As soon as the NBA finals are done, we're going to be back. And that's it. We're going to be continue producing content here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. So thank you very much. Remember, see you next season. But we continue with our coverage, so don't go too far away. We are growing here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. We're doing our best job, our best effort to try to give you guys quality content for Miami. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed what we've done so far this season. So nice game, good game. It was, the last 2 games were awesome. Ronald, thank you. Thank you. It was a great run for sure. Great season. That 3 from Strus, he made it. That was That was the exciting moment of the night after Marcus Smart missed that shot, the rebound by Jimmy Butler. Too bad. Look at it. 18 seconds left. He could have attacked the basket. He didn't. He went for a kill, and that was it. Then Max Strus missed a couple of shots, and that was it for Miami this season. So great. Game 7 here in Miami. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics. And remember, subscribe to our channel, please. We're trying to get to 19,000 subscribers by the end of this series. Have a good night. Go check the post-up show, and we will see you guys later here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. It was a pleasure to be with you, and we will see you later.